Hi everybody. Very early. And I have no idea if anybody will be joining me because it is early. But yeah, I actually found where I was supposed to go. Because it turns out that that arrow doesn't point you to the right direction. There's another teleporter room right over here. It's right over here. It's right here. Yeah, right here. And you go this way. Abomination, what? Oh. Oh no. Why? Why? Ow. Oh, okay. Well then. That's not what I wanted. Well, okay. Let's do just a little bit of exploring, you know? Just a little bit. It's that. Oh, it's... Okay. Activate stasis chamber. Okay, well. Alright, I guess. There's so much stuff around here that's just obviously junk that I could shove into the cannon, but no. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Can't even do that. Okay. This is stupid. This is so stupid. God. I just stand there. Hey, K-Shizzle. Are you here to enjoy me play this really awful, stupid, bad DLC? Drink out of this space Tetris. I wish. Oh! I missed the head, but that's okay. He has a pack of cigarettes? What? Okay. Well then. I just like that I can just kill things in one hit. That's cool. Nice power curve there. I mean, it just makes me ask, what's the threat here? More than anything. But, you know. Yeah, I missed a trash cannon too, but they don't give me ammo for the trash cannon here. Well, there we go. We beat the alien captain.
Stella Skyfire reporting for duty. She's Captain Cosmo's second in command, at least for the first few episodes. I think I have that ship targeted, but you'll have to find the firing control.
Shit, where did that come from?
Wow! This looks just like the bridge on Captain Soma. You go stand over there. Mr. Elliot, you're there. Paulson, you can be Jangles the Moon Monkey. And I get to aim the death ray.
I ain't no goddamn space monkey.
Got their ship. Fire when ready. I never thought I'd get to do something like this.
Come on, there we go.
Work!
Did anyone hear that?
Busy here.
Here, Sally.
This is just like the last time.
Damn it, their shields are back up at max.
Oh, it's the samurai!
Kind of it in. Use his arm in here if it gets rough.
This ship's half dead, and if that death ray isn't online soon, we're dead right along with it.
Gentle. Now.
This is so stupid. Like, what? Hooray, I guess. Blew up a spaceship. 'Cause I put in two now. I guess explosives? Small, I guess small guns would actually be a... Small guns would probably be a better... Yeah. Wow, that's lame. These perks all suck, so what's an earlier perk that I can take? Yeah, see, that other perk would have been completely useless because all my perks are better than 5. Let's up our luck, so for more critical hits, I guess. Entire thing is very lame.
Hey, I thought you should know someone must have hit a button during the fight just now. If I understood the display correctly, I think we sort of launched a homing beacon of some kind down to the surface. Landed just outside DC. I wouldn't mention it, except that I think, like I said, I'm not sure. I think it's a way to get back to Earth. Seems like there's a teleporter in the captain's quarters. I mean, I guess they're your quarters now. So I guess you can go home if you want. Oh, don't worry, I'll stick around up here and keep an eye on things.
Yes, I want off this fucking stupid, dumb ship. Please. Get me out of this trash hole. These captain's quarters? No? Where the fuck are the captain's quarters? Yes! 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 Oh my god! We're done! Hey, Cross.
Yes. What do you require?
Do you not have anything to say
Lead the
about
way.
the fact I was abducted? Like, at all? Okay. You know, I had quite the adventure, Ross. It was special. Mostly really dumb and boring and confusing, but special. Guess what? We're gonna sell the crap out of these alien weapons. Because, man...
All of us here thank you for
Oh,
everything you've
are you
done.
gonna give me some more, like,
For
mac
us,
and cheese or
the
something?
race. We pulled together and got it.
It's a Brahmin steak. Yes, of course. Let me just eat that right now because you've probably put me over my weight limit. Now I can get back to the plot of Fallout 3. Yeah.
Hey, don't mind the smoke. It's good to see that old house finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you. Some people don't like living in a boring old house. Purchase a theme from me, and I use all of my design abilities to set your place up in the manner you request. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes. Feeling a bit homesick, are we? Remember, once you buy a theme, you can't sell it back to me. Although you could always purchase a new one. Well then, let's make a deal.
She doesn't have any of those themes. Anyway, by the way, the alien biogel is useless. So is this stuff, actually.
Good hunting. Come back soon.
Alright. Let's go to Rivet City and sell some more of this stuff. Because, like, hell, I'm carrying it around all the... my entire life. It's just dumb. Dumb. It's all dumb. It's all extremely dumb.
Good to see you.
If you want any of this shit, what you? Another satisfied.
Yeah. What about you?
Welcome to Potomac. I think I've seen you in here before. Straight?
And he just has a bunch of... Ooh, he does have some stim packs, though.
Thanks. Good to see you.
Nice to see you again. Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Alright. Not much more places that I can sell stuff to.
For a reason. I'd rather be alone just now.
Okay. Well,
Hi there. Yeah? What do you want? Yeah, that's James. My own little troublemaking brat. I'd sell him to you if they'd let me. Unless you've got any more personal questions, I'm busy.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with. Ah, I knew you would.
I'm hungry.
Our menu, sir.
You don't... Oh, yeah, you do. Tons of stim packs. Here, let me just give you... alien weapon. Bunch of alien ammo. Be careful with that.
Another satisfied customer.
This is the stupidest thing ever. My characters is going around being like, "Hey, do you want alien technology?" I sure as hell don't. It's dumb. It's bad. Don't make me do it. Where else can I go? Oh, I can go to Canterbury Commons, see if there's a trader there.
Engaging targets.
Hmm?
Look out!
I also have a ton of shock batons that are not worth much, but... my repellent stick here is minigun, my flamer, and then my fat man.
Morning, hot stuff.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh my god, I finished that thing. Turns out there was a teleporter that the goal marker was not directing me towards. So I didn't know it existed So I wandered around for half an hour for nothing.
Mothership Zeta, emphatically the absolute worst of all of the DLCs.
Yep.
Great.
Yep, it's great. Especially since, like, none of the alien weaponry you get is particularly useful or good.
Nope.
And then once you've used all the ammo for it, that's it. You're done.
I mean, you basically just have to go back to Mothership Zeta and farm more ammo, I guess.
Yeah. And guess what I'm
Hey.
not doing at all?
Well, you don't want to farm in this good game. I believe you. You're not getting the full experience.
I actually put a ton of points into energy weapons while on Mothership Zeta because I ran out of stuff to really put into. So why wouldn't I put into energy weapons when I'm actively using the energy weapons that Mothership Zeta is providing for me?
Also, I noticed that you picked up most of the horses.
Bunch of the horses?
Yeah, you're firing. You're firing the.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. It's a funny joke. The aliens are obsessed with the horse. It's funny.
It's funny because we thought it was the cow, but it turns out it was the horse all along. Anyway, I need to find a bunch of people to sell this alien garbage to. What is Cross doing? Is she getting herself killed? Star Paladin Cross has died. Yes, she is getting herself killed.
Good job. Hey, good job, Cross. Really put it
Good.
right there.
I should really go back to 101 and get dog meat because now I have unlimited dog meats.
Oh, awesome! You got that perk. You got
Yup.
rupees. Nice. One good perk.
There's a couple good perks in this game. Well, Cross, your sacrifice will not be for God. Where's your power armor? You don't even let me have your power armor? That's dumb. You're dumb. Why do you have
That's
two
selfish.
Chinese assault rifles? What?
Move his hand.
Coffee cups are better than super mutants. Agreed. Oh, there's one that's still alive somewhere. Oh, Jesus! Is the Gatling laser a big gun or an energy weapon? Well, it doesn't really matter because I have pretty good training in both, so I can just take it. I'll just take it. It doesn't even matter.
I'm fairly sure it's a big gun, just because the way Fallout 3 works is size is more important than type.
That's
So
dumb.
if it is physically a large gun, then it's a big gun. And
dumb.
yes, it
It's
is.
super dumb. Oh my god. I'm over
It's almost
encumbered
like-
and cannot run.
It's almost like it's really weird to split guns into big, small, and
Energy.
like
Big, small, and
wow,
energy.
that's yeah, big, small, and energy. That's a really weird division, huh?
But like even then, like it can make sense if you know think about it, because that's what New Vegas did. The flamethrower is an energy weapon because Ooh, I didn't want to leave her to her fate. Untie her.
Oh my god!
they dropped the...
You'll need it more than I will. Please just do not shove your junk on me. Thank you. It's like, I don't need it. Take it. I'm good.
I'm firing like high energy alien crystals at people's faces. I don't need your junk.
Best part about the only good thing about the alien energy crystals, except for when they disappear literally right in front of me as I'm looking at them, is that they don't weigh anything. So I just went over here to go explore places. Hey, Kefka, I finished Mothership Zeta, so it's going to get exponentially better.
Like, both of the worst DLCs are done. Congrats.
Yeah. Yeah. I did both of the bad DLCs. Both of them. What's the ammo looking like on my new Gatling Laser? 204! Hello! It starts firing immediately? This is way better than the Gatling gun. Than the minigun. Yeah! Hell yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that rules. Oh man, you ready for SGDQ?
I am actually excited for SGDQ. I love the GDQs.
I love those games that are so fast.
I'm looking forward to when Psych does Mothership Zeta. Yeah, same, honestly. Did I miss the... No, I didn't. Okay. Man, this is so much better.
Oh, I got a Pikmin 3 speedrun.
Oh, cool. I'm looking forward to most of day one, actually.
Yeah, it seems like they've got like a lot of really good games on day one. They're starting out with Banjo-Tooie and Spyro the Dragon and Iconoclasts.
Yeah, Iconoclasts. Also, TMZ is running Cuphead on Wednesday, I think. And that's always a fun. That's a fun run. That's always a fun run.
Whatever the hell soft body is. What's that? They don't seem to have an awful game block this year, which is sad.
They do, but it's not. They have like a bunch of really bad like superhero games, all run right after another. Yeah. Yeah, there's like
I'm not sure if anything is going to hold up to the Arabian Nights game that was at the last AGDQ.
Oh, that was good. And by good, I mean terrible.
Oh, that was so amazing. That was an experience.
Can't see
At
anything.
the pup of the party, 10 pups. That sounds like it would be great.
Hurry up and die. I'm hungry. Oh no, he hid behind the tree, so all of my shots were blocked. Oh, there we go. I ended up killing him anyway. Can I fast travel? Because if I can fast travel to... Not Mama Dolce's. Where the fuck is the base for whoyamacallit? Ranger Compound. There we go. Nope, cannot travel if enemies are nearby.
They got a 100% Super Metroid run coming up.
Yeah, 100% map completion. Not just item completion, map completion. They're gonna fill out the entire fucking map.
It's an hour and a quarter marathon experience.
And
I
luckily,
might, take
luckily
that time to take a nap.
luckily for us, it's on day 2 and not day 7.
Yeah, it's not the. God, can you imagine that being the finale?
God. I'm already sick and tired of Super Metroid runs, and they haven't even been back for a full year yet.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks.
Whoa, holy balls. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword run is 5 hours.
Yeah, that's why they're doing it late at night when nobody will be watching, because it's a really boring watch, because Skyward Sword's a really boring game.
Skyward Sword's a boring, railroady, linear game that you can't skip anything.
Yeah. The most choice you get in that entire game is which of the 3 last dungeons do you want to do. You don't have to do those in a row.
Yeah. Well, you can technically choose between 3, but you can actually only choose between 2, because if you choose the 3rd option first, your game soft locks.
Let me offload the data and I'll be glad to pay you.
Man, that was... Man, what a bad game, huh?
Holy shit! I got 2,610 bottle caps. What is like the? How much money does she give me per bottle cap per location scouted?
Jesus Christ!
Oh, does she back pay me for all the stuff that I've discovered before?
Yeah, it must be.
Okay, well, let's see. Let me go buy some microfusion cells for my new Gatling laser, because I just ate through that ammo. And then I guess... Oh, you know what we can do? We can go check out, Vault 101. Because I'm pretty sure...
Yeah, nice.
I'm pretty sure I have the other quest for it now.
Yeah, did you get the SOS radio signal?
Not yet, but I haven't really been out that way. Every time I try to make Megaton, I go directly into Megaton, and I don't think you get the signal that way. Yep. What makes Mothership Zeta bad, by the way? Mothership Zeta is very long, very samey. There's not much enemy variety, and the rewards are really lackluster.
And the story is shit.
Yeah, and the story is shit. Yep. The only good thing is that you get to buddy up with a samurai from ancient Japan. He's like from 580 or something like that. Holy shit! He has a bunch of 5mm rounds. Okay, you can just have all my cats for that. And then where's the what EC pack uses EC packs, electron charge packs. There we are. 245. I never got far in any of the Fallout games. I mean, depending on which Fallout game you're talking about, that's understandable. And also, to be fair, like, I can't even say, well, you never got far in New Vegas, because I never got far in New Vegas either. It's weird. I never really get far. Yeah, okay, so here's the alien biogel. It sucks. It only heals 30 hit points, and also it has a side effect, and you can turn it to a gel that heals 180 hit points, but it also still has those side effects. Here's alien epoxy. I'm not sure what that does.
Literally drowning.
Yeah.
Oh, alien epoxy repairs weapons.
Oh, it repairs alien weapons. Then
I thought it repaired. Hang on.
Does it repair anything? Everything? I might actually keep it then.
It increases the condition of the currently equipped weapon. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so if I get...
It's all weapons. So it
thanks,
basically,
Steve the Human, for the host. 9 viewers. Holy shit! Hello, everybody. I hope you enjoy watching me before SGDQ. If I self-repeat. 8.
Let's just play this game at a reasonable pace.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the other secret reason that Mothership Zeta sucks so much, that it utterly breaks the power curve of the game.
Yep.
Like, like one of the things in Fallout 3 is that high, like fully repaired energy weapons tend to be kind of overpowered. If you know how to, like, if you like have a high enough skill in them, and they kind of balance that out by making ammo extremely rare. Now that you like at Mothership Zeta, it is no longer rare. There's this, like, it is full of energy weapon ammo.
Night, Steve the Human. Thanks for the host again. So let me try this out.
The alien epoxy that
alien
completely
epoxy.
like, yeah, the alien
Holy
epoxy completely, like,
shit!
strips
I
the
just
need
fully like that is a full heal on my Okay, that's
yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't need it for my rocket launcher because apparently my rocket launcher is at like almost 100%. My stick's at 100%. Yeah. Oh, the flamer could use it though.
Never need to worry about repairing things ever again. That's just a game mechanic at the window. But it's still like just this game mechanic. They're like, we'll just get rid of that.
We'll just get rid of it. Who needs it?
We'll just get rid
Not
of it.
you.
Who needs to worry about ammo and
Don't mind the smoke.
like repairing things or other game mechanics?
Let me just buy this alien epoxy I sold to her
Difficulty.
back then. Electron charge pack. That's the Gatling laser thing. Yes. A friend of mine. House vault theme. Yeah, let's buy that from her.
Now we got paid for looking at things. Oh, you know, just once I want to see a 4-player Four Swords Adventures run at GDQ.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want to sell the epoxy. No. Get that back. Moiter, you get that shit back. Meant to give you the power cells. Or why not?
Good hunting.
I don't fucking need
Come.
goddamn energy weapons and stuff anyway, except for energy weapon cells. Let's go check out my house now, and then I guess after we're done Vault 101, we can go do bobblehead hunting again.
Oh, sweet. Okay, sure. I'll bring out that list for you.
Warning, toxic material. I didn't know there was turfs around here. Oh no! Ah!
Block you on Twitter for this.
Alright. Let's go see if we can't get, Wait. Is my... Oh no! The winterized armor just never degrades in quality. Okay. Well then. I guess
Press
I'm...
on your power curve.
Yeah. It's just completely ruined because of the DLC. Let's see. Let's go check out Vault 101. See if I get that radio signal by traveling closer to it.
Oh, hell yeah. Goof Troop co-op.
Yeah!
Fine.
Goof Troop.
Yeah, Goof Troop.
Goof Troop's a good game that I've only ever seen played on the Game Grumps, and I can't watch it anymore because John Tafari's a horrible person.
Yep. Oops. Content kit.
There's Dog Meat. Dog Meat.
Especially ruined. Taskbot plays Super Metroid.
Yeah, Testbot playing Super Metroid's gonna be good. I'm not getting the signal, the radio signal for it.
0% while running past audible and visible animals. What does that mean? That might be fun.
My name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north.
Ooh, that's better too fun too.
Value
Although they're hiding the Spyro 2 run at 6 a.m. Which is odd because the Spyro 1 got a prime spot.
Yeah. I wonder if I can just do this quest without the radio signal. Wait! Vault 101 PA. Oh, it's been lost. Okay.
Oh, no.
You don't know the new
the
entrance
finale.
password. Oh. Oh yeah, the finale's Final Fantasy VI. Just a 7-hour long.
I just noticed.
Yeah,
I just noticed the
7-hour long
finale.
Final Fantasy VI run, which will not be great, but you know, whatever.
Which means technically the finale is
okay.
The
How
Legend of
come
Zelda:
I'm?
Ocarina of Time, and then I go to
Oh,
sleep.
I guess it's because I haven't technically finished the one quest. I still have to find a certain thing in yeah, I have to pick up the trail. So ascribe Rothschild for okay. I think once I do that, it will allow me to go do the Vault 101 quest. Wasn't one of the requirements like finishing a certain quest?
Yes, you need to finish the water quest, something water.
Oh, okay. Something water.
Hang on.
The Waters of Life?
Yeah, Waters of Life. You gotta finish Waters
Then how
of Life.
come? Then I finished that. How come it's not giving me the signal for Vault 101? Whatever. I'll do picking up the trail, and then after I'm done that.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished the Waters of Life.
This shows up 14 days after completing the Waters of Life,
Oh,
so it hasn't been 2 weeks.
14 days. Okay,
yeah.
well.
So
Oh, hey!
Wait for 24 hours for a while.
Yeah. Hey, look, there's a big guy right over here.
Hi there, big guy.
Hi, big guy. I'm pretty sure you won't be important later.
Yes. And I told you that in order to compensate for last Thursday's mishap,
Hi there, big
there
fella.
would be some complications. I'm dealing with it.
I come to you for results.
Why are you talking not facing each other? What?
The difference between victory or defeat against the Enclave.
Why are you cupping that other man's ass?
Now, please.
Listen. You don't know. You don't know.
May I
Oh, that's
start
very
by
progressive.
saying that I am sorry for your
Look.
loss.
Not this one though. The next
It's
one.
it's the Brotherhood of Scribes is very close.
Visionaries.
Full of camaraderie.
Think nothing of it. Now,
Camaraderie-ific
Dr.
butt
Lee has
pats.
explained your predicament. You need to locate some Vault Tech equipment. A Gek? Goodness no, certainly not. I must say that there are some
Hey,
who
Squares.
doubt such a device really
Hi,
exists,
Squares.
let alone works.
You know,
However, you share your
for how
brother's
Pride Month it
determination,
is, my
I may
cup
be able to
is
assist you
exceptionally
in
empty of pride flags.
Oh,
Just
no.
saying. Yeah.
Possibly.
I don't
I'm
think I have
afraid
any
I
bit.
won't be able to assist you directly. The news Dr. Lee has brought will require me to be elsewhere.
Subtle. Yes,
I can,
it's subtle.
however,
Me begging for
give
money.
you access to an old T-Wall computer from Vault Tech. It may have the information.
I did clean my desk though. Finally, like
You will
it's
find
actually
the
organized
journal in
mess
the
now.
archives in the
There's still a
A-
bunch of stuff on it, but I know where it all is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We actually did that at some point.
I
Probably not.
I would take a picture, but there's also a big old box of goldfish on it, so I don't want like that's my snacking
You are
food.
welcome. If you require
I don't want to
further
dox your
assistance,
snack.
I may be able to-
Splitting Prime Month for your own financial gain. No, I just want my cup to be hella gay, so that way when people who are homophobes come on here, they look at they take one good look at the cup and they're like, whoa, no, bad. I don't want to watch this guy, which is good because I don't want homophobes to watch me. They're bad
One
and
good
dumb.
look at the cup and their eyes fall out.
Yes, exactly. That's how gay I want my cup is for homophobes' eyeballs to just pop right out of their head. They just open it so wide that it just like. Boop.
It's just like a monocle. Just pop.
Only it's their eyeballs. What would be more annoying, being blind? What would they hate more, being blind or only having one eye and thus having no depth perception?
Having one eye and the other eye only sees rainbows.
17 control vaults. Okay. There were 17 control vaults out of, like, several hundred built. Where are requisition forms? Oh. Why would you give, like, all those options only to have 2/3 of them being like, no, the file's corrupted, you can't look at it.
You honor us with your presence.
You're just clicking on things for no reason. No
It's a teaser.
reason. It's a teaser. Oh, yay. It's how computers
so
work in the
exciting.
real life.
Yeah. I just click on things and it says no.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Yeah, okay. Brotherhood is at your service. Got it. Let me just fast travel to Vault 101 and just wait a couple of days, I guess. Oh, you and K-Shizzle are on the same wavelength because K-Shizzle also said having one eye, but you only see rainbows. Okay, so no radio signal. Time to wait again. This is exciting gameplay.
It's good. It's what's your karma?
I am exceptionally good.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You need to go steal a bunch of things until you're neutral.
Yeah, it's for Butch. That's not happening. That's not happening.
No, you gotta get Butch.
No.
You gotta get Butch.
No, it's fine. I don't need Butch. I helped him
Maybe
because I was a good
Butch.
Well, then I'm sorry. You're
Consider
barking
my
up.
needs.
You're barking up the wrong tree as far as if you're looking at me. I'm sorry.
Thanks, roll.
It's just a
The Overseer.
weird thing. Sitting here, yeah.
The overseer is just like watching you through the security camera. It's like, been
Why is
standing there
he-
for a week.
He's been standing there for 10 whole days straight. What is wrong with him?
Not even moving. He's just staring off into the distance.
Like for a couple minutes he looks normal, and then he just starts T-posing for a day straight. No, it isn't a control vault. Its gimmick was it was supposed to seal off to the world, never to reopen, and to give the overseer like complete control, so that way they could monitor like what tyranny would do in such an enclosed, tight-knit space. And then it was ruined because the experiment was eventually ruined because one of the overseers opened up the vault to do trading because like you can't have unlimited supplies forever. So, yeah, it was a smart thing to do.
Oh, I thought they'd just, do mining, hydroponics.
Yeah, but, like, you can't mine food.
Again, it's called hydroponics. You can have a greenhouse underground.
Yeah, but then
Hydroponics is
where's
mine
all the
food.
meat? You're just gonna turn the entire vault into vegetarians?
Yes.
I
mean, I think the implication is supposed to be that they never actually expected these, like they never actually expected the apocalypse to happen, and the idea was just that people would be locked in here, not apocalypse related, for experiments, and they would be fed, supplies would be brought in periodically, like secretly. Like, hence why all the control vaults were supposed to open up after only 20 years, which is not long enough for radiation to go away.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because God.
Because there's already pretty active wildlife around Chernobyl.
Oh, that's what I was just about to say. It's Chernobyl, probably.
I mean, it's
still
fatal
uninhabitable
to people who weren't born around Chernobyl, but we still don't know what would happen if it would be settled. So, what are you up to?
I'm waiting for the Vault 101 distress signal to come through, so that way I can do that. I've done the two worst DLCs. I did Mothership Zeta and Operation Anchorage.
Yay! Good job.
Cool beans.
Can I get a radio signal, please? Jesus Christ, how long have I been waiting? How many times have I done this?
Come on, can I get a radio signal over here?
Radio signal, please. Nope. Chernobyl's reactor exploding is somewhat different from a hydrogen bomb. That too. But, like, there's ways to filter out radiation. They just haven't done it with Chernobyl. Because it's such a large area for one thing.
It is considerably large. I mean, there are robots going on and investigating, like.
I'm banned from the radio. Look, you say you have one heated gamer moment.
You say you want to fuck goats on stream once, and then suddenly everybody's talking about you jerking off.
Ah, jeez, thanks, Square, for the gay cup making. Yeah, gay cup.
Wait, what? Someone made a gay cup?
Yeah, Square's put in bits that are gay.
Oh.
I don't know how many bits that is, but it covered up Wario's ass, so.
Hey, Crow, did you know that?
We're just showering Wario's ass and gay.
What? Did I know what? I was...
What?
Be gay, do crimes.
What about it?
Just
be gay, do crimes. Like, what's to... It's just 50? Look, that's 50 cents, man. You just gave me 2 quarters. I'm not going to complain about 50 bits.
2 quarters.
That's almost.
So, did you go through Water to Life?
Yes, I did. So I'm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So you're ready to go have an adventure.
Let's see.
You just gotta wait out the 2 weeks.
And you're at Vault 101.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. You have to wait for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also did both the bad DLCs.
Oh, good. You did Mothership Zeta?
Yep.
Good times.
I completely ruined the difficulty curve.
That's
'cause-
fine.
Yeah.
And then you
So
did.
you now have like 25 alien epoxies.
And you have the
Which will
Chinese
repair all
stealth
your weapons
armor. I assume you have the Chinese stealth armor as well, which is kind of bullshit. as
Yeah,
well,
I
but
do.
Isn't it fun to break a game and then not have to worry about stuff? I've never understood why people want to do that, but whatever, that's fine. It's like when
I mean,
people say,
I wasn't doing it to break the game. I was doing it because I wanted to get them out of the way because they suck.
Well, that's fair. That's completely fair. They do suck.
Look, if I really wanted to completely break the game, I would have done Operation Anchorage right away and gotten power armor training at like level 3.
Well, like that only. I mean, that doesn't really work that well because power armor kind of sucks in this game. But
not really. Power armor is actually really good.
The stealth armor's better for sure.
The stealth armor is better, but there's no reason not to take both because the Brotherhood ends up betraying and trying to kill you anyway. So you can just take everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Good old Brotherhood. They're the outcasts, so they're different.
Yes.
If you manage to keep a
They're
few,
not the good and noble Brotherhood.
I think if you keep like the ones that are allied to you alive, they like do something, but not anything very interesting.
No. I tried keeping both of them alive, but I only ended up keeping the woman not wearing power armor alive.
Yeah.
Because all the guys who end up betraying you, they just instantly gang up on the one guy, so it's really hard to save him.
Yeah.
So, GDQ in a couple hours.
Yeah, GDQ. I'm excited.
Yeah, they're gonna be done quickly. Are you hype? Are you hype for the
I would not
GDQ?
say I'm hype because I hate.
No, you have to say hype.
No, I really don't.
Obnoxious fashion.
Hey.
You know, they've stopped doing that.
Did they stop doing that? Oh, thank God.
Yeah, they stopped doing that. Yeah.
They do it when there's sometimes like a donation.
There's like when there's like a
person's to go
huge
hype.
donation they get the people to say hype, like $1,000 or more. That's when they really start trying to get people to say hype. But if you read if they have like a small donation and it just says hype at the end, only the announcer will read it and he'll be like, and they'll say it like really unenthusiastically because it's dumb and bad. So why would they?
It's a bad meme.
But yes,
the whole experience is like full of dumb and bad things. I mean, like charity's cool, but like it's just I don't know, man. Some weird.
Charity's cool, but it sucks.
No, the fact they give money to charity is fine. It's just the people who are there are weird.
Swear I have waited more than 2 weeks and nothing has happened.
Why don't you try just wandering around? Like the game world is kind of in a fugue state while you wait, so.
But yes, Catsroid, SGDQ starts at like 1 o'clock Eastern today, which is why I'm streaming now and not like later today.
Man,
Here, do you want me to give you the
Jeez, he gave another 50 bits. Thanks, thanks, Squares.
Look at all those gay flags. That's cool. Man, I've been playing a bunch of Resident Evil games recently. I played through Revelations, which is one I hadn't done before. And the plot is incomprehensible, but I think it's supposed to be a satire of George W. Bush, I think. Because it's about America causing a false flag terrorist action that blows up a tower so that they can increase military funding, but with zombies.
Okay, Colin, do you want me to just give you the console command to start this quest?
Yes, please.
Yeah, just do that.
Bring up the console. You got the console?
Yep, I got the console.
Alright, it's set stage, one word,
Okay.
space,
Okay.
000 14 EA3 space 1.
What's gonna happen?
Nothing happened.
Should start the quest. That
Nothing happened.
Should have started the quest.
Look at all those bits. Not going to
Jeez.
Wario.
What? Why are all the bits? What's happening with all the bits? Why aren't they going the right way? Oh no! No, it didn't give it to me. Are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's space 1 and not equals 1?
Try space 0.
Okay. It's okay. The stage space 0. Oh, get in cell. Yep, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
As you might expect, the first stage of the quest is stage 0.
Yep. You gotta get the radio station. There we go. Vault guy, come help us.
Oh, this isn't Vault Guy.
Vault Boy.
This is the Lone Wanderer or whatever.
Yeah, you're right. He's the lone wanderer.
The
It's
Lone
alright.
Wanderer.
Now, the most important part of doing this quest is that if you do it without Butch dying, you can recruit him as a companion, and that's important.
Yeah,
But only if you have neutral
Colin never will, because he will not do a crime.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do any crimes.
Yes,
just
you do.
joins
You have to have you have to have neutral karma.
Yes.
And I have like the most good karma because I am the most good boy.
Yeah.
Oh. I got
He's too
neutral
good,
karma
so he needs to
by...
murder a bunch of people so that he's only normal. He's only neutral.
I remember the way I got my neutral
Less
karma so I could get Butch was I let all the ghouls into Tenpenny because Tenpenny Tower sucks. So, and that counts as evil, so that was good.
It only counts as evil if you let them in. If you like try to work things out, it counts as good karma, and then all the Tenpenny Tower residents die anyway.
Yeah, but I didn't try to work it out. I said, let's go kill all the rich people. The 1%. Let's go shoot them.
TBH.
And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. It's all right. Yeah, the fact that you can't make it work out is lame, but I appreciate that you're free to just say like, yeah, let's just go kill them. Fuck it.
Let's just go eat the rich.
Yeah, it seems fair. They're in a big tower. They're assholes. That's cool. But what is lame is if you do that, you still don't get the apartment for some reason.
Yep.
So I used the console to give myself the apartment.
Stop right there.
And
I don't know how you got in here.
Alice to
what's the point of eating the rich if you don't get a snazzy apartment?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Also, the fact that you're wearing power armor that obscures your face.
More experience with it than most everyone down here.
I recognize that figure.
You got it open because they sent the code out.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I
gotta talk to Amada
for her sake.
Only a Vault 101 resident could figure out how to use a keypad.
So could I.
Yeah.
Just for talking with you now.
You gotta have a pit
Not
boy.
like the President of the United States wouldn't teach his subjects to do that.
John Henry Eden is my president. He's the real president.
He's Fallout Boy. I recognize that toilet smell anywhere. Yes, that's it. That's how he knows. It's the smell of toilet cleaner on my breath.
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's
Why
been a
even?
long time.
No.
The night you and your dad
You
left,
can't drink out of toilets in Fallout 4.
Between the
Fucking
pub-
0
Why?
out of 10. 0
Yeah.
out of 10.
Fucking the worst.
Dad opened up
Jeez.
Yeah.
the gate. He let loose a whole
Bullshit.
lot of crap.
An awful game.
Pardon my language.
That's true.
When you
Now I can't create a buffet.
I can't roleplay as
Just-
myself
I'm sorry to hear
in this game.
Regardless of how
Like this
When you
this
think about it,
the first
we
game
got-
with base building, so you could create a bunch
Excuse me, stop all of your virtue signaling. I'll drink out of the toilet if I damn well please. You're welcome.
To own the libs?
Yes.
So,
drinking out of the toilet
But,
to own the libs.
I have a point to make. That is that.
one bit and started.
Okay, so you played Operation Anchorage. There were all these health dispensers everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, what if they gave you radiation and were also shaped like toilets?
Then I would still drink out of them.
No, I'm just saying, like they would serve the exact same purpose, only be more gross.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think open.
Oh, thank you, Officer Gomez, my good buddy.
Like a word with
He just knows that we're murder machines
Yeah.
that drink out of toilets.
We need to open the vault, but not right now because we didn't have time to finish the vault section.
Thank you for explaining this quest, Mr. Gomez. You know, we got the two factions. I mean, if you want to...
Have you played Fallout 2? It's like that. It's just like that.
It's like like one quest we could choose between the two factions. It's like that bad.
Yeah.
All right.
It's, actually, I think it's okay. I think this quest is fine. I think it's lame you don't get to like visit the vault afterwards. That's lame, but I think
They
like,
kick
the
you
quest
out
itself-
because it needs to be like Fallout 1, because everybody liked Fallout 1. And the way Fallout 1 ended was that you were so corrupted by the outside world that the Overseer was worried that you would corrupt the rest of the vault, so he had to kick you out. And it's exactly like that, but lame.
I think it's funny that like Amada is sort of the love interest, and she's just like, yeah, just go the fuck away, like fuck off. That's kind of funny. They had a love interest in there, just like, nah, she just like go away from me. Yeah, I don't care. Get the fuck out of my vault.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that as a twist.
That's perfectly fine. Stay back. Oh man, look at this Mexican standoff.
This is tense.
Oh no, he shot the tunnel snake.
Oh no.
But they rule.
They do rule.
Oh my god, Officer Taylor, what happened to you?
I actually did not kill her dad. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't even kill the officers that you're supposed to kill on your way out of here.
Good.
I had like 40 men running after me with guns, being like, "Stop right there!"
Yeah, so the Overseer will actually be here. You can talk to him now later.
Yeah, the Overseer will be here. I'm wondering if all the guards I didn't kill are also going to be here.
I don't remember if they show up or not, but some of the cops will show up. I remember that. But you never get to meet this guy, so that's why he's here.
Yes, you do.
I really genuinely can't expect this game to keep track of those kills.
I was actually impressed when I played Fallout 4 and like you can just
Oh no, Chip Taylor died, not Chip Taylor.
Chip Taylor, he was my friend.
No.
Chip Taylor, he was
He went to my birthday.
He was No, he actually didn't.
Oh, well, fuck him.
He didn't even come to my birthday, the dick.
Chip Taylor was a character, I guess. I don't know.
He was
a
my
person
boyfriend. But yeah, like I was impressed. The one thing that I was impressed by.
It's been so long. It's been so long.
It's been so long since I saw Chip Taylor.
It's been so long since you've seen your real boyfriend.
Oh, they have clean toilets here. It's good. It's great. There's no rats in these.
Dog meat, did you see that? You should follow Daddy's example.
Oh, you got dog meat. That's great. There he is. You should make the dog invincible so he won't die.
I have the perk that essentially does the same thing.
You got the level 30 perk that makes
It's
the
level
dog
20.
not die?
It's
Oh,
level
yeah.
22.
Puppies.
Yeah, it's level 22,
Puppies.
but yeah, it's
Yay.
puppies.
Great.
So-
That's good news because dog meat's
Yep.
great.
Yep. The level 20 perk I chose was the Grim Runner, which is hilariously broken.
They're all broken. That's the point. There's supposed
Except
to
the
be-
one that unlocks all the map squares. That kind of sucks.
Can't you just leave
That one can be. I mean, that's kind of lame, but it can be useful because it sucks to walk all the way out to like the superhero city and stuff.
It's horrible.
It's just kind of lame, so I guess that's
The
fair.
bugs were horrible.
But yeah,
But my family was pretty lucky.
But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels.
But yeah, when I played Fallout
Okay.
4, you're supposed to like meet
Yes,
Preston, right?
I do.
And you on the way to the big city, which is definitely not based on New Vegas, it's a different city. You pass through Concord, and you can hear Preston screaming like, "Please, someone help us!" in the building, and you can just walk right by it. And later on, Piper will say, "I hear that all the Minutemen are trapped in a building in Concord." So I guess they realized maybe people wouldn't give a shit, and maybe someone should mention that. So I was
Wow, what a bitch! She's like, I heard you saved my life, but whatever, I don't care. Fuck you. It's like, what? I should have just let Butch fucking you and Butch eat it at that
Ellen
point.
fucking deserves to die for her bad poetry.
No, her poetry's great. I think I still have it. Hold on.
I kept your poetry, man.
Happy birthday! Here's a poem I wrote. Like, what?
Here's a poem.
A birthday poem! Here!
It sucks to be in a vault.
Gray walls, impenetrable steel, suffering. I'm not reading this again. I already read it once aloud when I first got it on the first stream. But you can read her poetry anytime. That's how important of a birthday gift it is to you. Like, even 9 years later or something like that now.
You typed it directly into the Pit Boy, so you'd always have it.
Yeah.
Just waving this, like, old...
You don't belong here anymore.
Wow, is that some classism there, Officer Gomez? Officer Gomez, is that some classism? Is that classism because like I'm a Wastelander, so you think you're better than me now? I'll have you know, you live in a hole in the ground.
No,
okay,
I think that's just the writer's notes. So we're gonna put in dialogue meaning that later, but they're just like, character does not belong here. That's the meaning of this quest.
Also, it's xenophobia.
That's true. You've done enough damage somehow, even though you did nothing.
But we all grew out of it. With all of the bugs and fires, there was an
I don't know why they're pissed at you. They can be pissed at your dad, that's fine. But
because you left.
But you didn't do anything.
You've been tainted by the outside.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe their water chip is in trouble.
Oh no,
Remember
it's
that? Remember from Fallout 1? The water chip. It broke.
You're gonna have to go all the way to Northern California.
Oh, okay, this is what happens. This is what happens.
Oh, what a bitch. I'll kill Stanley.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill Stanley.
Kill Stanley.
You don't have to kill
Oh
Stanley.
wait, oh no, not Stanley. Dog meat. Wait, yes I do because no, he's just scared.
He won't go aggro.
Okay.
Oh, he's just upset.
Oh no! Yeah, no, it looks like Stanley's upset.
Oh, well,
okay.
Stanley's gonna fucking die. That's too bad.
Well,
he was racist, so it doesn't matter.
That's the answers to what happens if you leave them alive. The answer is fucking Officer Wilkins gets mad at you.
Now that Stanley's dead, the water ship's not gonna get fixed. They're gonna have to go find one.
Yeah, again, in Northern California.
Well, that one's already been found, so they'll have to find it somewhere else.
No, they have like a
SoCal.
Yeah, that was in SoCal. In NorCal, there was like 500 of them.
Oh, that's right. There was the hilarious vault that had lots of water chips. That was the joke.
Yeah,
they had a whole
it was
bunch
the city
of them.
vault.
Yeah,
the one that was the control vault. That was the one.
Yeah, that's right. There's a quest in Fallout 2, which maybe you saw or maybe you didn't, where you go back in time and break the water chip in Fallout 1.
Yes, I did see that. That was great. I loved it.
Strange encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that. That was a good quest.
Yeah, you go through the Lord of Tomorrow.
The city on the edge of forever. It's that thing. The thing from Star Trek.
I see you've returned.
Like,
done with the dust.
Almost everything.
Wasteland, are you?
Almost every single one of those is a reference.
Slink back in like a teen missing curfew.
Hey, what's up, Overseer?
Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault.
Why did I even say almost? I think it's every single one.
Yeah, I think they are. Well, no, one of them I think is the.
That would be.
I don't know. You can get dog meat again, of course. That counts as one of them too. I think.
I'm protecting its future.
But yeah, say the overseer pretty much lays it out,
when I had to make those
and thus you must die.
Just tell him to shut up. Like, okay, I literally do not care.
I could have stopped your father before he left.
Just tell me what's going on.
One of the things I like in there's those Way of the Samurai games, right? And in the starting in the third one, anytime you're talking to someone, in the corner it has a symbol that says like you can just pull your sword and just like stop this, and they'll react to it.
Jonas
and they'll react to it and probably be upset, but you can just be like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm just gonna like attack you, or you can apologize and just run away from the conversation as well. That's another option.
Is that the one where like you enter a town and the town is in trouble and you can leave as soon as you like enter it?
Yes, you can just immediately go away from the town again. Actually, all of the games in that series have that feature. You can just leave, just get on the boat and go away again.
I can't imagine you're still so naive.
And it gives you an ending for it. But yeah, like they were like,
none of them know.
If you walk up on someone, he's like doing something melodramatic, you can just be like, I'm sorry, and just leave.
Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too.
He'll be fine, I'm sure.
I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy.
It's a good game. Wasteland Samurai 2 is really good.
The oven on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is too much. This is too anime. I can't handle it.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of full on anime. Today.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay, so all I remember from Way of the Samurai is that Way of the Samurai 4 has a character called Melinda.
Yeah, 4 is very horny, which is unfortunate. It's also not that great. You can tell they didn't have they didn't have a very big budget for that one, so they were like, it's got like 4 areas and lots of tits, and it sucks.
What are you doing? We spent all our budget on tits.
We put all our polygons in a big tits. What we got now?
The war, our numbers have dwindled.
We got these amazing boobies, but now we got no more money.
More generations.
Yeah, it's really bad, and it's got a lot of like weird sex stuff in it that does not. It's no good, which is weird because the other ones didn't have anything like that. That's why it's weird. Like it just comes out of nowhere. Like the 4th one, it's like, oh man, sexy times. Like, no.
I wish I could share your.
That wasn't really what I wanted.
You have a point.
With one speech check, I have managed to completely overturn the Overseer's entire worldview.
Yep.
This game is stupid and bad.
It's harder to do that. It's harder to convince John Henry Eaton than to do that. Or Overseer.
Oh yeah, you gotta do 2 speech checks, right?
2 speech checks, yeah. This one's only 1.
John Henry Eaton to
fucking blow himself up. Yeah. Commit suicide.
No, it's still 1 speech check, but it's kind of hidden, and you have to like go through like maybe 3 whole dialogue options before you can get to it, guys.
I kind of wish that was this game's version of the sorry and leave button. Is that like every single NPC you can talk to has the option to convince them to blow themselves up?
Yeah, just like no. Oh man, remember in Deus Ex?
Yeah, that's kind of pointless, right?
Crow, let's make a mod like that.
A Fallout 3 where you can just make everyone explode.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Like you just start talking to people and like at the very top there is a new dialogue option that just says no, now blow yourself up. And then they just go boom. That's that.
What's the code? There's the thing in Deus Ex you can make Gunther blow himself up. You just have them say that. Just like,
yeah, it's kill switch.
It's kill switch. I forget what it is, but man, he just wanted lemon lime from that vending machine, and they didn't give it to him, and that's why he went crazy and killed everybody.
I'll start a gang, of course.
Oh man. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi.
He just wanted a Sprite. I kept giving him orange.
He just wanted a Sprite.
Just wanted a
That's
Sprite.
when you get Fanta.
All he wanted.
We ain't gonna just be in tunnels now. Besides, there's gonna
And he
be a lot
wanted a
more
gun
things
to be
we
put
wanna
inside
join.
his skull. Those are his dreams. There's in Deus Ex
plane sneaks.
Whatever.
in Deus Ex 2, which is stupid.
We'll be the Sky Snakes. Don't you mean dragons? No, Sky Snakes.
Sky Snakes. Snakelands.
I did save Butch's mother, yes.
Yep. I have been.
I do think it's funny that like when you do find Butch again, he's like in Rivet City, and you can say, "How'd you get here?" And he just says, "I'm a tunnel snake," and that's the only explanation. That's it.
Oh right.
I have kept you from.
Oh, there was a what was it called? That Sherlock show, the British one that sucks.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a lady who went into hiding, and Sherlock finds him, and she goes, "How did you find me?" And the guy just goes, "I'm Sherlock Holmes."
Well, no, he does explain it later.
Yeah, which is that he
like
put a tracking
at that
device
time, it's just.
Which is something that a trained spy, would never check for or think of. Like, maybe someone's tracking me. Impossible.
Yeah, nobody would check if Sherlock Holmes is Sherlock Holmes somehow.
And she was on the run from like assassins. But she's just like, I'm sure
on the run for people.
I'm sure I just won't check for anything. Why did she keep that thing? It's like on a USB of stuff she wants to destroy. Like, she should have just left it somewhere.
My father says he's stepping down as overseer.
Then he would have been fucking out of luck. You'd just be like, oh, maybe I should have like tried being a detective. I don't know. I'm not good at that in this show.
I expected you to change.
Be a detective, have a cool hat, do lots of opium.
Right, needs to do lots of opium. I like that in elementary, like, obviously they didn't want to have like someone who does opium as the main character of their show, so they have him be like a recovering. So instead they have him be like a recovering addict, which I guess is, so it can be like, he's still a drug guy, but like, drugs not cool, kids, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Still many who blame
I like that in House, they had him like have a leg that's gone, and thus he has to do drugs.
Yeah, he does Vicodin all the time. Takes a lot of Vicodin. That's right. But they imply that probably his leg doesn't really hurt. He just says it so he can get more Vicodin, which is fine.
Not much, but
it varies from episode.
God.
It'll be a while before we're actually ready to.
It varies between episodes. Like he tries different methods to deal with his leg.
Yeah.
I guess this is
oh man, once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. You know what? This could have been something that might have been cool to see a reference to in 4, but they don't. They don't.
I'm over encumbered from Amada's gift, so guess what? It's like, thanks for the jumpsuit, Amada.
Like,
but
it would have been cool to maybe hear about like Vault 101 people, or maybe you like meet a tunnel snake or something, and he's like, "Yeah, our vault's doing great. Like everything's cool." But no, don't do
I've
that.
quick saved, so fuck you, Amada.
No, don't kill Amada.
Yes, do kill Amada.
You literally like took like a very volatile situation and then like fixed it in one dialogue choice.
I threw it on the ground.
She's kicking you out because it's just too tender. The situation's too volatile.
Too tender.
She probably realized that like with a couple more dialogue checks, you'll just be in charge of the vault. She's like, I gotta get this guy out of here. He's
oh
like,
God, he has a speech. He has a speech of 95. I have to get him out of here.
He has become too powerful.
We can't ever talk again. You'll convince me of whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. Like,
this man can convince me to blow up at any moment.
yeah, like I remember in Dungeons and Dragons, like you can get a speech high enough, you can convince people of things that are impossible and that they know are not.
You can convince people you're not a bear.
You can talk to the king. Like if you get it high enough, you can talk to a king and convince him you're the king, and then have him execute himself.
Because glibness is a great spell. Yeah. And what one of my friends was like trying to be like was trying to figure out, you know, how do I make the best liar ever? And I'm like, you take a level in Bard, or enough levels in Bard to get glib, and then you become a wizard and you craft an amulet of glibness, and then you just pump as much into deception as you possibly can. Like, by the time he was done creating that character, he had like a plus 70 to lying, and since natural ones aren't an automatic failure, he could just say whatever, and and it'd be like, okay, yeah,
because there's like
sky's
levels.
purple.
Yeah, because it actually gives stats for like things that literally cannot be true and that they know aren't true, and it's like
It's like 50? a DC 50, yeah. But if like you have a plus 70, then whatever.
Yeah, then you always pass it, and so you can just say like, I'm the sky. It's me. I'm here. I've come to visit. And
I'm the sky.
That seems believable. I guess I buy that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. But yeah, so that's good times. But you have to really min-max yourself.
What's this? The local flavor.
That's Point Lookout.
Yeah, Point Lookout.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So wasn't Point Lookout after released after Broken Steel. So I'll do that after Broken Steel. But
I think Broken Steel was the last one. But...
No, Mothership Zeta was the last one. Like Broken Steel was the third one. Broken Steel was like the third one. So
I guess I can look.
It was Point Anchorage, then Into the Pit, then
and then Broken Steel.
Then Point Lookout. Okay,
and then finishing up strong with Mothership Zeta.
Yep.
You get to meet a samurai man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
that's like the only good part.
But be murder buddies.
I think the samurai's okay, but everything else about that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the lie's impossible, you only get a -20.
Fucking Pathfinder. I hope you're excited for Pathfinder, the Pathfinder computer RPG, written entirely by Chris Avellone.
I am actually excited for that because it's based off of it's actually based off of like one of the good. Holy shit! Okay.
Yeah, Overlords.
It's actually based, but that game is actually based off of one of the best pre-written campaigns that whatchamacallit's ever done. So
I just don't trust Chris Avellone to design a game, but I guess we'll see. Paradise Falls.
Right
Yay.
there.
Good times.
Nobody's allowed. Good.
Welcome to the slave village.
I was just fast traveling here so that way I could not be murdered by super mutants on my way to the pit.
Welcome to Slave Town. That's our thing. We have slaves. We don't do anything else.
Slavery, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean,
you need a better big gun, but the fucking rocket launcher is actually one of the best. Well, yeah, I have the Fat Man, but you only get so many shots with the Fat Man.
It's true.
You can give yourself more. You've already kind of.
The rocket launcher is genuinely one of the most powerful guns.
Yeah. Because like you could just pick
up
Gatling
laser, yeah, but
Gatling laser also.
Didn't you get the Gauss rifle? That one's really good.
Yeah, but I'm a big gun user, not a energy user.
Yeah, but it kills anything anyway. It's just you just use it, but
you're a big boy, can't use a little gun.
Yeah. I have a Gatling laser, but like I don't want to use it. It's whoa! Actually, I might have to use it. Hold on.
The rocket just barely missed you.
Oh, that's right. I have a drone cannon too. Whatever.
Whatever. I guess I can shoot the drones.
Oh. Yeah. Look that robot up. Where are you going anyway?
I'm going to the pit.
Okay, cool. You're not gonna go meet your dad, or did you already meet your dad?
I already did that.
Okay, you got your dad from Black and White Land.
Yep.
Dad's already died.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, I love that. Thanks.
I love that. I love hearing that.
Rest in peace, Liam Neeson. Qui-Gon Jinn is dead once again. It's very sad. This is from that period when Liam Neeson just appeared to die in movies and things. Like this is the nadir.
Damage threshold isn't a thing in this game, so dealing a lot of small damage is arguably more effective. No, because like the damage curve The damage curve for the rocket launcher is tremendous. It's ridiculous. Like, you deal so much damage with the rocket launcher.
Also, I thought damage threshold was a thing because it really fucks up with the multi-hit weapons that do like a little bit of damage.
No, that's in Fallout 4. That's in Fallout 4.
Oh, that's 4. Okay.
Fallout 4 has damage threshold, and also automatic weapons do less damage per shot than their regular counterpart, which is also stupid. So like, yeah, they end up being
sucks.
Yeah, like an automatic pipe gun, which you would never use anyway. But if you have one, it's like a pipe shot is like 10 damage, but an automatic pipe gun uses the same ammo and does 5 damage a shot. So like, I don't know why you would ever do that.
Hey, Crow?
Yes.
Did you, when was the last time you played Fallout 2?
Like 10 years ago.
Did you ever visit the Wanamingo mine?
No, probably not.
That place is a fucking nightmare. You go in there with a minigun, and you fire 100 shots in a single burst, and none of them do damage.
Sweet. So they're being more. So really, Fallout 4 is a return to form for the series. What you're saying?
Oh.
It has the asshole brotherhood in it, and automatic guns suck. So it's perfect. It's great.
Wow, you're right.
It's just like Fallout.
Finally, Fallout 4 came out, and we got a true successor to the originals.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. God, Fallout 76 is gonna be like the worst thing. I can't imagine.
Oh, it's gonna suck so much.
Oh man, a combat inhibitor.
Robots are like weak to energy and strong to things that aren't energy.
What if I whack it with my mole killing stick?
You do that.
Oh, yeah.
So which SGDQ run are people looking forward to the most?
Iconoclasts.
That'll be really
fun. You got a day one, huh? Okay. I actually haven't looked too deep into it, but I'm mostly looking forward to like the block of like really horrible superhero games.
I haven't really looked at the runs this year. I honestly forgot it was coming up, but man, you know what? You said the Iconoclast, and that made me remember. I had a copy of the Iconoclast through the Indie Royale, and it didn't come out for like 6 years, and now that site's gone. So I don't have a copy of the Iconoclast.
Oh no!
Bro.
They went bankrupt because of bad business practices, so I don't own that game. It was on the Indie Royale bundle, and they also gave you a Desero key, so that's great.
Oh boy, I love Desera.
Desera, because they were owned by the same company, so when it went bankrupt, they both went away at the same time. That's great.
Oh.
Good times.
I'm glad you're backing the right horses, Crow.
Well, what the? This is 2012. Who knew it was going to take 6 years to release? Like, it was like when it comes out, you'll get a copy. Like, yeah, sure, okay. I didn't realize.
The run I'm actually looking forward to. The run I'm looking forward to the most is the 7-hour-long run of the finale of Final Fantasy VI. No, that is
glitchless.
Glitchless.
You know what? I think a speed run of Final Fantasy 15 could be interesting because it's got like weird stuff in it.
It's got weird movement tech, which is always fun.
The speed run of like Fallout 3 is actually kind of interesting because they clip through a bunch of shit and it's kind of funny. But
yeah, Bethesda Fallout's generally like weird and confusing in a good way.
Yeah, if you quick save next to a wall, then when you reload, you can walk through the wall.
You just clip through it.
Yeah.
Like if you quick save as soon as you walk out of a cave in Skyrim, you can just go wherever.
Right. So when they're doing Fallout 3,
come back.
They have to go through being a baby first, but as soon as you're like a teen at the party, then they leave. And
oh shit! Tazbot is gonna play F-Zero GX.
Oh sweet.
Heck yeah!
Also, you know what else I'm excited for? You know, the other thing I'm excited for is an hour and 25 minutes of Super Metroid.
Oh god. Are they gonna? I hope they save the animals.
Who's this Snake Plissken looking motherfucker?
It's Werner.
I know, but it had to be done.
He can't be Snake Plissken. His hair isn't as straight as mine, even.
He's one of the pit guys.
Well, now.
More like he's the real Pits.
He is the Pits.
It's called the Pit.
You know what? You can make fun of how the people look in this game. They're a lot better than Oblivion people. Like,
okay.
It's an improvement over
they only look like their grandma's
people.
Some of the only survivors.
Yeah.
I wrote
this man has no chin.
I wrote like a joke review on Steam of Oblivion where I said like everyone is like a potato person, and people said go back to Skyrim, kid. Like that's not what I. That's not what the intention was.
Yeah, that's why these guys were after.
If you like people look like people, maybe you should play a game where people look like people. We'll burn.
Damn. Like yeah, you're right, but.
Nearly everyone who lives there is either sick, died,
You know,
like, this
if
is a
you
story.
take a look at my load
Hey,
order,
hey,
which
what he
includes
just
200 mods.
Oh, the pit is a mess. Yes.
Yeah, what he's just saying is accurate of all of Maryland right now. I don't care.
Yeah, fun fact, this is the pit DLC is actually set in current day Maryland. Little known fact.
Yeah. It's hard to
the
believe.
Maryland.
Well, you might try a disguise.
Pittsburgh.
Except Pittsburgh's actually in Pennsylvania, so I don't know why.
That's what I was trying to point out.
Yeah, like I don't really understand how Maryland came into it when it's not there, but that's fine.
Near the tunnel that leads to the pit.
Like this is an alternate future where Maryland
gets
just,
better.
Like, completely subsumed Pennsylvania.
Okay, well, you know, all the old state boundaries broke down, except for Boston, apparently, which still exists.
The tunnel that leads to the pit.
Well, I mean, who wants the state with Boston in it?
Here for a while, so keep that in mind.
Like, yeah, like all of these old countries have broken down. The NCR is like a huge country, all these things, but they're like, oh, welcome to the Commonwealth of Boston. It's just Boston. Here we are. Like,
what's the heavy incinerators damage like?
I think it's like a flavor better.
Right.
Yeah, let me take a look. Broken items cannot be equipped until they are fixed, but I was gonna fix it with whatever. I'm just gonna leave it on the floor here.
Just
drop your regular
go to
I got that.
I can't. No.
You have to actually pay someone to fix it because you don't have another one, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I don't just use the command that lets you fix it.
This is true. I could just use the command that lets me fix it. Where the fuck is it then? Where did I drop it? It's gone forever, I think, now. Okay.
Oh. It fell to the world. Oops.
Rest in peace.
Hold on. I think it might have been further up
Gaia.
here. No, I think it is gone forever. I think I have lost... I think I've lost track of where it is, so it might as well be gone forever.
That's fair.
Actually, I think it literally did despawn. I think the Enclave soldier was over here-ish, and he despawned, and all of his stuff despawned. So guess what? I don't have that anymore.
Well, rip and piss.
Rip and piss. Oh well.
Rip in peace.
It's not like you're gonna find another one in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I have more guns. I have more guns I won't use.
Oh no. It's my favorite character from Kim Possible.
The mole rat?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a mole rat. They had a mole rat pet.
Oh,
pet
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The
She's
show,
called Rufus.
he ate tacos. I remember this now. He loved
Yes.
Mexican food. That was his character. What was the guy's name that owned the rat?
Ron Stoppable.
I can't remember.
Oh.
Yes.
It's a pun, sort of.
Yes.
Sort of. Yeah, it's a
stoppable.
pun, sort of.
See, her name is Kim Possible, and his name is Runstoppable.
Yeah. That's literally it.
And their names are kind of the opposite of their personalities.
You mean she's not possible? Or she
Well,
is?
no,
or...
because,
How is...
her name sounds like impossible, but she's actually very possible.
Well, if you only take a look at their last
very
names, she is
stoppable.
very possible, and he is very stoppable.
Okay, that's fair then. Yes.
I'm glad we got Crow's approval.
I'm glad.
This is all
You're
we
not
really
the guy
want,
who...
my friend.
Oh my god, his voice. This guy's voice is like, yeah, I'm a slaver. I'm a big old slaver guy. I'm a super
Holy
slaver.
crap,
Yeah.
It's like Strong Bad when he inhaled a helium balloon. Like literally.
Ow, ow, ow.
There you are, he says at you.
Your favorite part was when that man just stood there for a second as his, like,
As his
just
head
ate those
exploded?
bullets.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, it took him a good, like, 10 seconds to process that you were shooting him in the head.
Yeah.
Go kill some slavers.
I did. Finger. Slave pen key. Hooray.
Wait, so why is there bad karma for opening the slave pen?
I don't know.
Which is very, very odd.
Maybe these people wanted it. Maybe this is a weird BDSM thing.
No, don't even.
Are you real? You're here to save us? Where are we going?
You killed them. Oh no.
You can go to Megaton City, I guess. That's cool.
You're serious?
No, they can go to that to the Lincoln Memorial where I've turned it into a safe harbor for slaves.
Oh, that's right.
Aw.
Either way, thank you.
Good
I
times.
can help you. It's the least I can do. What is it that you need?
Why did I be the dumbest person? I won.
Let me introduce you to the music of my people. It's called Three Dog. He's great.
You can just take
Three dog, a woo, a woo.
Yeah.
Oh woo.
We will.
Thanks for listening,
Thank you
children.
again, stranger.
Always a woo.
The three dog, UWU.
Hello.
Welcome to Diamond City Radio. We're here having ramen.
Oh no, you got karma. That was
Yeah.
a negative karma. You got karma. You got good
Yep.
karma.
Well, it was negative karma, but I opened it with the key.
Yeah.
Mostly because I couldn't pick the lock because I don't have 100 lockpick because I don't have because I refused to put it more points into lockpick because I have ways of getting it to 100 with the bobblehead now. So who cares?
What if the bobblehead got to do 110?
All right, you got a disguise.
Yeah, but 110 lockpicking doesn't do anything in this game.
I'll meet you up by the tunnel that leads to the
Dang.
pit. You go get whatever you'll need for the trip.
Because it's just... If it's a 25, 50, 75, and 100, you can open different locks. So that's it.
By the way, Werner's hair still sucks.
You can point out that he just spawned.
This is the other clone of Snake that they don't talk about. He's like...
The city's built on the backs of slaves.
He wasn't very impressive. They just kind of like... They're just like, we don't need this guy. We'll go make
Not
another
even
one.
his
to be
name is
president.
impressive. His name is just Bad Snake.
Yeah.
Well, you have Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, and Jelly Snake.
Don't forget... Well, that's kind of true, because there's Solidus Snake, remember? Whose name means...
yeah.
Like...
Then you have
in
Naked
between-
Snake, Punish Snake, Venom Snake. They're
Yeah.
all the same. They're all the same person though.
What's the name of the
Opening
snake in Acid? Is his name Acid Snake? I don't remember.
Most of us are real.
Newtonian Fluid Snake.
Sickness takes them. But the need for slaves.
No, because there's like another snake in those games, and I don't remember his name.
Metal Gear as exclamation point D.
Oh, it's just his name's just Snake. He doesn't get a title.
Oh. What else do you want?
He's Solid Snake.
No, but in Acid 2, you play as Snake, who is a clone of Solid Snake, but not a clone of Big Boss. He's a clone of Solid Snake specifically.
Turn on each other. Some of them change.
Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, Gas Snake, and Plasma Snake.
They just go around killing and fucking looting.
Oh, Salad Snake.
We don't talk about
Salad Snack.
We don't talk
Salad
about Gas Snake.
Anyway, about 30 years ago.
And don't forget, Raiden was originally also called Snake. But,
for like
then
a minute and a half.
That looks like it's gonna fight.
Well, also during the events of Metal Gear Ghost Babel, which is a VR training mission that was used to train Raiden. Thank you. That's canon.
That was just like to gaslight him, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Every man for himself.
My name's Raiden.
At the time I was born,
I like swords. He's great. I love Raiden.
I love swords and my girlfriend. I wish my girlfriend was a sword.
I wish my girlfriend didn't burn the dinner all the time. Let's talk about that.
I wish she wasn't so wrong about which building King Kong was climbing. What an idiot! She thought it was the Chrysler building.
That's my one joke. I can't believe I lost everything.
I'll just go crazy. Completely sick. They live out in the
Time to take down every single poster that I have in this apartment.
Honestly, I don't understand why people don't like Raiden in that game. He's hilarious.
No,
he's like
he's
the world's
dumb.
lamest person. He's so lame. It's incredible. That's why he's good. He's just like the biggest loser that's ever existed.
Like this big, like hidden pecked loser.
Yeah, but also a super soldier. Like he's just both.
Also, if you just take his hands away from his crotch when he's running around naked, he's just a Barbie doll.
That's why his girlfriend hates him so much.
Yeah. No, she hates him because he doesn't have any posters, and she loves movies. It's terrible.
Are you saying that Rose is a size queen?
I think she's an existent queen.
Yeah. Well, later he gets a robot body, so he doesn't even like have anything down there. It's lame. It's terrible.
Wait, how can he be so
he
sure
could have
about
something
that?
added.
But he doesn't.
He doesn't have a
He had the option. He turned it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would just distract me from my Hanzo Steel training.
Now, as we were told in a Let's Play video like 4 years ago, someone got really mad and posted that Raiden does not have a Hanzo Steel sword. That is incorrect, not canon, because one of us made a joke about that, and someone got mad.
Well, I'm sorry about your YouTube comments.
I know. I forget what it was. I think maybe it was during Hypnosis where we were talking about like.
Oh, I don't even get dog meat for this mission? That sucks. This already blows.
He's waiting outside of Vault 101.
Oh man, I can't believe Maryland hasn't changed at all in 200 years.
Well, it's moved. Apparently, it's moved to be over in a different state. That's what's happened to Maryland.
It's pronounced Gallardo.
It's pronounced Gallardo. I didn't learn and forget the Spanish language just so you can just.
It's good to know that in the future Maryland gets evicted.
Yeah, they get kicked out.
And has to crash on Pennsylvania's couch.
Anyway, Joe, you can't make the Gallardo joke because nobody will understand except you and me, and no one else.
I don't care.
And maybe that other one guy who said that. It's pronounced Gallardo. Thank you.
Well, I guess that's the difference between us.
Look, it's not a joke that needs explaining.
It was very funny though. That was.
Okay. Apparently, we're just throwing this plan to sneak me in right out the window. Cool.
Oh.
Werner is very good at sneaking.
Well, he's
His
better.
methods are solid.
He's a great negotiator.
Mm-hmm. That's why they call him Werner Herzog.
Known for his negotiation skills, yeah.
Yeah, he's good at that sort of thing. Have you ever seen that video of when Werner Herzog got shot?
What?
He was being interviewed and someone shot him during the interview. This is true. And he just said, "Oh, I am shot." And they said, "Are you okay?" And he said, "I am fine. I'm okay."
If you think about it, this is a metaphor for life.
Yeah, he was just like, I have been shot. And that's like it. That's all he does. It's really weird.
Werner, what are you doing? What are you shooting? Okay.
Someone was shooting like I don't remember something at them, and yeah, the reporter gets like freaked out, and Werner's just like, eh.
There was one time that an assassination attempt was carried out on a president, and it was the cool Roosevelt, it was Theodore. It was carried out on Theodore.
What's wrong with FDR?
Not FDR. No, anyway,
he was very horny.
Anyway, it was carried out on Theodore Roosevelt. Like, he got shot in the shoulder during his speech, and so they took care of the assassin. Like, they just made sure that he was detained and everything. And Theodore Roosevelt was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my speech now."
Because he was in the war, so he was like, whatever. I always think it's funny that the reason America has state parks is Theodore Roosevelt was worried we wouldn't have enough animals to shoot anymore.
Like, that's the actual reason, though.
That's the reason, where he said, like, part of American culture is we have to shoot deer. So there need to be places where deer will be, or we'll lose, we won't be Americans anymore, because we can't go shoot shit. So that was why we have state parks.
Like, the kind of
they changed his name.
Surprisingly prescient for the time.
Well,
they changed his name. They put an H into his name.
There was an H there before.
I can do that for you, but I can't.
Was there though?
Yeah, because I remember thinking it looked weird that his name was Werner. Werner. I hardly know her.
Oh.
Get it? Good.
No. Vitamin D, so you gotta make it to a family reunion.
I don't know. Teddy Roosevelt was kind of an asshole, but.
Oh, I like when Colin said not the cool Roosevelt. I thought, wait, are you actually talking about the cool president?
I thought
I got confused.
Yeah, because he said he said the cool Roosevelt, and I was like, which one?
Yeah, they're both pretty cool, I guess.
Let's not forget the cool, the other cool president.
Franklin Delano, he's cool in his own way.
Who is the coolest president? Let's just think about that for a second.
Obama while wearing sunglasses.
He was okay, that was fairly cool. That's
what?
True.
Hey, what? Hold on. How come they're shooting me? I'm wearing the slave outfit.
You took it off, didn't you?
No. Like, I put it back on. Whatever.
Oh.
Whatever. Look.
Oh, fuck it. Just shoot them.
What? I didn't mean to.
I mean.
Why? Why is it?
Are disguises even a mechanic in this game, or?
They are
specific. Yeah, the pit has a disguise thing.
Supposed to. Oh.
Wait a sec. Hold on.
Well.
Like the quest line in the pit is supposed to be you wear the slave outfit to get into the pit, but into the pit. There's not much.
Oh,
time.
it's because I've got the gun equipped. Whoops.
Yeah, you kind of need to holster your gun.
Yep.
Friend.
No, I'm holding this for a friend.
This is what I do my slave stuff with. That's my job.
Listen. I need. Listen, they give me this rocket launcher so that way I can just shoot the junk away.
It's for mining. It's fine. I make a movie.
They'll tear me apart.
My name is Vitaly Versace. I make American.
Oh wait, no,
movies.
it's maybe it's Point Lookout. That's in Maryland and not the pit.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Point Lookout is in Maryland. This one is in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yes.
State that Pittsburgh is in.
Right. It looks nothing like Pittsburgh, from what I remember, but...
No, I'm pretty sure this is fairly accurate.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna make that. I'm just gonna.
That's nice.
I'm just gonna keep
Yeah,
making that. I'm just gonna
It's a
keep
lot
making that
safer
joke.
than-
By the way.
A lot safer than the real Pittsburgh, that's true. Less crime, you know, all that stuff. It's great.
There probably actually is less crime because there's less people.
That's true. Oh,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. It's like
Are you
Detroit.
saying that everyone in Pittsburgh is a crime boy and crime lady?
Pittsburgh
What
is like
is-
Detroit, except
boy,
John
crime
Waters
man.
doesn't live there. So it's much less.
Wow.
Yeah,
You know,
We're going
they make watches in Detroit now.
they do, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But not cars, because it's gone.
Are you sure?
Well,
They-
they still have the car headquarters, but not the
It's-
actual like car making places.
Oh.
Yeah, most of the car
So why are you
manufacturers
just
are
walking
outside.
over mines?
He's
Because
got
I can. I've got
I
the
thought you
perk
had
that lets
thing
me.
that lets you walk over mines, yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
That light step.
Yeah, light step. You just walk over them, don't matter.
Yeah, there's bright feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know Happy Feet was directed by the same man as Mad Max Fury Road?
Huh.
I'd forgotten about that.
He got an Oscar for Happy Feet. It's his only Oscar.
Well, I mean, it was. I mean, Fury Road was fine, but it was no, it was no dancing.
There's
penguins.
no happy
No
feet.
Happy
Yeah.
Feet. Yeah.
What are you doing, lady? What are you doing?
Just trying to get out of here.
I love it. Another slave wanted back here, huh?
Ah, she changed her mind.
Couldn't get
It's
over
fine.
the bridge.
290 milliamperes
Fucking
times.
paste you. Why I should...
Wow, I love this black
What
lipstick.
the... Now would you look at
Kind of looks like the
Yeah.
guy. Have you seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie?
Whatever.
You know, the bald guy?
No, not yet.
Yeah, his lips aren't blue though.
They're not blue. If they were blue, it would be much more close to that.
It's a spitting image.
We need.
Okay,
yeah, we need,
so he
we
takes
just
all
need
my
Jeremy
stuff.
Irons to show up and like.
So he takes all my stuff, and I'm guessing he puts it in this footlocker. And
Mince
so
around.
when I kill him later, I get my stuff back.
Yeah.
I'll kill you later.
Yeah. It's weird that a slave would have like 500 nukes, but
Yeah.
he was all right. So.
Where'd you get all these mini nukes? What? Hold on. You have 14 mini nukes. What? Where the hell did you get these? Where was that on the bridge? Huh?
It's for mining. I told you.
Your friends are dead.
In the future, we mine with nukes. That's what we do here. All right. Haven't you gotten the message, bro?
I know it.
Look at all these slaves.
Why not go through with your entire arsenal? Because, like, I'm guessing they're not expecting me to be level 25 and having, like, all sorts of... Which is stupid because... Oh, no, I have done this DLC before. I've done this DLC before. I was thinking of Point Lookout that I haven't done before.
Oh, well, you don't have
No.
to do this then. Just leave.
Yes, I do. No, I'm gonna do it.
You can just describe it to us, and I'm sure we'll have a very similar experience.
I don't remember it, like, any of it, though.
It has a baby in it. I remember that.
It has a baby.
A baby?
Okay.
There's a
The
baby.
baby.
The baby.
Wait.
The baby.
The
The baby. I saw Ridley. He screamed. It reminded me of the baby. The baby. The baby.
Oh my god, do you think that there will be other M references in the new Smash Brothers?
No.
Do you think Ridley
There's
will...
no...
I can't believe Ridley has a new baby-based taunt.
Baby.
The bottle ship! Like a baby's bottle! Do you get it?
Hey, Samus, you look real down. That's all right. I hear postpartum depression is really common. Ah!
Oh my god, I hate that fucking game so much. So bad.
Oh no, Castroid. That's Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, that's Bioshock
The Baby's
Infinite.
Cry, specifically because of
They-
its intention to draw attention to itself.
They do kind of try to both sides this one too, but it's not like, oh, slavery's good. It's just like, well, we have to do this because of some incomprehensible reason. It's like Fable 3, where all of the
Have this
cruelty...
chattel system, or else our our civilization will fall apart.
There's some kind of bullshit threat that he's like, we need slaves to do it, but you can just like handle it anyway. It's fine. Fuck it.
Oops. Well,
That's how Fable 3 is. Like, the reason that the king is so cruel is because, I don't know, demons or something. But you can just you can just go kill them. Who cares?
And like he doesn't tell you about it until you depose him.
Right.
It's like, oh, you're king now. Well, get ready to deal with this bullshit.
Yeah, it's your fucking problem now. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go live on St. Elba. It'll be great. I'll come back once you've handled it. That'll be perfect. Yeah, Fable 3 sucks a lot.
I like the Fable games, but I can at least admit that they're all three of them are really bad.
Yeah, 3
I like all three. No, I think 3's all right. 2's the best one, but it just has like a really lackluster final boss. Like you just fight a big rock thing and then it's done. You're done. Like you don't even get to do a real cool final boss against like the actual villain. It's just like you shoot him or you listen to him talk and then one of your companions shoots him.
Let's not forget
if you listen to him talk too long, like one of the people that you team up with is just like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him for you. I'm getting real bored of listening to him talk, so I've just shot him. And then like the evil option for the wish is really lame because it's just like $1 million. But if you're playing the game right, then you'll have like $1 billion to begin with. It's like, yeah, thanks for that drop in the bucket.
Don't forget the final boss of Other M, where you aim at something and then other people shoot it.
I never got very far in Other M because it sucked, so.
Well, in the final boss of Other M is you go into scanning mode and you point it at the villain, and then out of nowhere a bunch of soldiers appear and shoot her in an unrelated incident.
They're what most of us hope we never become. The contamination.
So it's not even like you aimed something. It's just like, oh, also here's the cavalry. They sorted it out, even though you probably could have. They did it because Samus is not allowed to have any agency in her story. It's great. I love it.
They become animals, deformed and inhuman. It's not.
Also, Adam dies in the dumbest thing possible. It's great.
I can't really help you there. Ask around. Maybe check with Marco in the mill. He's been making some of our tools into weapons. You might even be able to find.
I actually got requests to Let's Play Other M, and I was just like, no, I would have to play it. So I'm never going to do that. Nobody will ever do that.
Nothing.
But you know what? I would be interested in watching a speedrun of it, so there you go. They should put that into SGDQ, or whatever. Just do Other M.
So good.
Yeah, but do a speed run of Other M. Let me see that shit.
It's not happening this year's summer GDQ, but
I wonder if like that's even doable. Like,
a speedrun of Other M? Yeah, there's tons of tech in that.
Is there really? Okay.
Yeah.
Gathering those ingots. The guards won't put up.
You can just dodge all the attacks. I know that, but I don't know if you can like skip stuff because I feel like the sequence is very restricted. So I don't know if you can
like game is super linear, isn't it?
Yeah, you gotta have Adam tell you to use things.
Yeah, but we're in the DLC. We're in the Broken Steel DLC, not Broken Steel, the Pit DLC.
This is the Pit.
I've been to Pittsburgh once. It looked not too much different from this.
I've lived my whole life under Asher's boot.
It's a joke I'm gonna make repeatedly.
And everyone is enslaved and there's demons. It's just the same.
I was born shortly after the Brotherhood Scourge. As bad as it
is there's a zombie virus. It's not the same one. It's a different one. Even though there's already an established zombie virus in the Fallout universe. This is different.
I don't care how.
I should have known it was a Pit because it was brown instead of green. I've actually removed the green filter, so it's not. The game isn't as green.
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like assets in these green and brown games are just. They have the green and brown baked in on top of the filter.
Yeah, usually like
it's not just this game; it's everywhere.
Yeah, I know it's still pretty fucking green, but I've mitigated it.
But he's right. The Pit is very brown because it's a different location, so it's brown instead of green.
How much stuff am I actually carrying?
And I think I remember Point Lookout being like blue or something. It's a different color also. Or it might just be green.
5 pounds of stuff, and I
Fallout
can't
3
even.
is studying colors. Oh, nice.
Truly, it is a land of contrasts.
A land of god-awful overlays.
Mothership Zeta is blue, and then Operation Anchorage is white, of course. Everything there's white. Mothership Zeta is the color of blue that is used in Unreal Engine games when they don't have art direction. It's great. It's beautiful. I love it. It looks like a dollar store game.
Who is Marco? Who is Marco? Where can I find Marco?
Like a City Interactive rated. It's
Yes, I would like a weapon.
I can't believe City Interactive is like going bankrupt. It's very sad. Who's gonna make bad? Yes, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 like bankrupted them. They're in dire straits.
I can't believe that would happen.
I can't believe it happened either. It's great. I actually do love that game. It's kind of amazing. It's like they seriously said it was based on Far Cry 2 specifically. They brought in designers from that game to design their
quite a thing to emulate.
Right. It's like there's a game I played called Demonicon, which is a really bad RPG, and they listed as their main inspiration Dragon Age 2. Not like just Dragon Age or anything like that. Dragon Age 2. The one where you're in
we aspire to be slightly less than the good one.
Yeah, we're inspired by the one that people hate that's not great and that had no budget. So that was why we thought we could emulate that part. Like we can probably match their budget. $10.
And thus never has enough.
And it's pretty close. It's more Demonicon is the RPG that has a reverse incest twist. I remember this. The main characters are totally down to, like, there's a brother and a sister, and they're totally in love, and they're gonna elope, but then as a twist, they're not related, so it's okay. But they were already up for it. Like,
that's disappointing.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, thank God, like, now we can just be, like, openly in love. I guess that's sweet. But, yeah, it's like, that's still fucked up. I don't think that makes it better, but yeah.
Sweet, now I don't have to worry about anything at all.
Yeah, it's okay. We're just adopted siblings. It's not weird. It's like
we just grew up together. That's not,
Wow, look at this cool factory.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a whole factory experience.
I actually think that even though they're not all great, I think the DLCs have like some interesting environments. Mothership Zeta is lame, but at least it has different places in it. But
follow me.
I'm gonna actually reload because this guy is probably going to force me to follow him, and if I don't follow him, he'll probably start trying to kill me. And I want to go talk to Marco first.
Oh, I got so many chunks taken out of him.
And all of the.
Oh, there's like bad cheese.
Yep.
Line. Good to see some enthusiasm for once. From a slaver to a slave.
From what I remember, I think like the pit was supposed to be the main expansion pack, like Shivering Isles, but so it has a lot more work put into it than most of the other ones do. But
yeah, like this cool factory.
But then Fallout 3 sold really well, so they were like, we're gonna make a bunch of stuff and
making weapons. Lots of them.
Kind of like actually, Oblivion had a ton of like tiny DLCs as well, but which people always forget about. But
there's one that people don't forget about, and then there's the other ones.
Yeah, like everybody remembers Shivering Isles. Sometimes people remember Knights of the Nine as well, and then there's like all the other ones. Horse Armor. Everybody remembers Horse Armor, of course.
Hey,
the harbor.
How could you leave out the Wizard Tower, the most important one?
The one that gives you a teleporter. Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
But that's like legit good DLC. Whereas the Horse Armor, it doesn't even give armor to your horse. It's purely cosmetic. It does not provide any protection whatsoever.
Right. It doesn't actually make the horse stronger. It just makes it look like it has armor on it. And who even rides horses in Oblivion anyway, so...
Ingots for me today, huh?
They can't climb mountains, so what's the point?
Right, the horses in Skyrim are far more important.
Follow me.
I feel like this man has enough scabs. I don't think he needs more.
The steel.
I get it.
Actually, don't even tell me.
Fucking Todd Howard. Hey, don't forget the launch DLC for Fallout 4 Creative Club was horse armor for your power armor. It's horse shaped. Isn't that funny?
Is the Creative Club still happening?
Yeah, you can buy stuff from it now. Stuff gets added to it. The main
Do people actually buy that?
I assume. I mean, they must, right? Someone must, or they wouldn't add stuff to it, right?
Here's the door.
In fact, it's annoying because every time they add something to it, they patch the game and break all the mods.
Great, cool. Good job.
I don't get. Why would they remind people of horse armor? I get that they're trying to be cheeky, but like, even now, it seems like a bad taste.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And again, it doesn't do anything. It just looks like a horse. Or it's got horse heads on it, that's right. It's like horse epaulets for your armor.
Activate the steel ingot.
Oh, hey, it's like, go talk to Marco if you need a weapon, and then meanwhile, I get a weapon immediately after entering this place. So why would I...
They really want you to get that auto axe.
This is just like dead money.
Just like
Looks like I'm gonna have to invest in, like, for my level ups, I'm gonna have to invest in either small or big guns, or small guns or melee weapons.
Yeah.
In order to become any good at doing this shit.
Seems to be Todd Howard's like big thing seems to be like making fun of himself, but in a way, like in the same way that like the kid that eats bugs, like makes fun of himself.
Yeah.
Like
Bobby,
just trying to make himself endearing and failing horribly. Like remember how like less than a few weeks ago they joked about releasing Skyrim on Amazon Echo, and then they did.
Then they did.
And
yeah.
then no one laughed.
You can buy it. You can pay money for it. Todd Howard is like Bobby from King of the Hill, except he's a billionaire.
Yeah. Like it's just kind of sad. Like he wants to be your friend so badly.
He wants to be so cool.
He wants
He
to
said
be
the
Stan
fuck word.
Lee.
He even said the fuck word, remember?
He said fuck. Let Todd Howard say fuck, and he did.
Wait, did Stan the Man Lee ever say the fuck word? I don't think he did.
I don't think Stan Lee ever said.
I think
the
Stan
fuck
Lee
word.
has said fuck at some point. Yes.
Well, he said it at some point, but not in
camera
like
and
on camera.
Like, because like I can guarantee you, Stan Lee. So he has presumably said it.
And
oh, Stanley.
Oh, Stanley.
He is your uncool grandpa. And
No, he's the cool
I kinda
grandpa.
wanted
What are you
that.
talking about?
No, he is definitely an uncool grandpa. Sorry.
He is the grandpa who is so uncool that he wraps around and becomes cool again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember the time he like fucking made fun of what's his name? Oh god. Guy who draws really muscular guys and
Rob
20
Liefeld.
feet.
And
Yeah,
never
he made fun of Rob Liefeld to his face.
You know what? Like, the thing is, Rob Liefeld's actually like he actually did some really good and important work for like artist rights and stuff. Like, he's actually a good person as far as I know.
He's just a god-awful artist. Who
Yeah.
cannot draw anything.
He's a terrible artist, but
And terrible at designing characters, like in general.
yeah, but like
This is the man who should
They're
be
they're
a
all
shooter.
yeah. That's what Stan Lee was specifically making fun of. He's like, are you gonna give him shoulder pads? You can't be a Rob Liefeld character without shoulder pads. You're gonna give him belts.
yeah, but like
Well, what about his feet? Are you gonna design his feet later? It's just like
he's the guy who started the trend of there being like artist-owned comic series done at comic companies. He founded Image Comics. And stuff.
yeah. One of his comics is now just straight up porn, though.
Yeah, so who cares?
I can respect that.
Okay, if people like porn, don't be so judgmental.
I'm just saying it's like it's so,
horny.
it's just so weird. It's just so weird that like one of his comics started out as like, yeah, this is a gritty action series, and then next thing you know, there's a green dick flopping out.
Why not? Why not?
What are you talking about?
Which one is this?
I don't
It was
remember
like-
Rob Liefeld drawing porn.
It might not be Rob Liefeld, but it was definitely like one of his. It's definitely like one of the
one of the Image comics.
One of the Image comics that he created. Yeah.
I know he used to trace porn sometimes for people's bodies because he couldn't draw them.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
He would just trace things because he couldn't draw. It's like it's fine.
It explains some of his character designs.
Yeah, I like all the belts and pouches that he puts on things. It's funny. They're just like I haven't seen Deadpool 2, but all I can say is it's not proper Cable unless he has 100 belts. That's just not accurate to Cable.
Remember when Deadpool was first introduced and he was like this ultra serious like mercenary who never really cracked any jokes, just like every other Rob Liefeld
It was
character?
just Deadshot, except for a different company.
Yeah, and then like somebody else took over Deadpool, and they're like, "What if we made him funny?
What if we made him talk about how he looked like Spider-Man?"
I'm so glad that Deadpool basically has a legit crush on Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is like, whatever.
That's because I mean, Deadpool's name is a Spider-Man joke.
Is it?
Yeah, he's named Wade Wilson because. Oh no, it's a Teen Titans joke. That's right, because Slade Wilson is a Teen Titans villain, and Liefeld was like, "We're just gonna steal that. We're just gonna make Deathstroke, but I'll make him."
Oh, it's Deathstroke, not Deadshot.
Yeah, Deathstroke. Deathstroke is Slade Wilson, but this is Wade Wilson, so he's different.
Oh.
Damn.
Yep. Different character.
Trying to find this thing that I just got. Oh, okay, it's up here.
I think Deadpool became a comedy because it was like that period when it was the 90s and you could just do whatever you wanted because the comics companies had kind of given up. And so they're just like, just do whatever, we'll see what works. That's when you got also the Black Panther comic that they based the movie on, was Chris Priest.
You type in exclamation point ad quote.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah, the instructions are right there. It's exclamation point ad quote.
There's no confirmation. So...
There's no. I don't
Yeah.
think there is.
And I'm
There
not sure
used
if
to
there's
be-
supposed to
there
be
used-
confirmation. There
There
has never
used to
been
be
confirmation.
there used to be a confirmation thing. Maybe the thing's broken. I don't know.
You can keep quoting until.
Do you know who Chris?
Quote Dick.
You know Chris Priest is. He's an interesting comics guy. He was the guy who did like Black Panther and stuff like that, and he retired from a long time because the reason he gave was they kept trying to make him write black characters, and he said he would come back for any, as long as they gave him a white character, he would come back, and they just didn't. They just didn't do that for like 20 years, and then eventually someone was like, "You should like do Deathstroke," and he said, "Is Deathstroke?" And he was like, "I don't know who Deathstroke is, but he's a white guy, so I guess I'll do it." And that's what he said in the interview. He said like, "I've never heard of Deathstroke. I don't read those comics," but he's just like, "Yeah, I'll do it. Whatever. That
He's a
sounds
white
fine."
guy, so I think I get his essence.
I just walked over 2 ingots.
Because he did Black Panther, everybody was like trying to be like, you got to do this important like African American comic, and he is just like, I just want to write some comics, man. Like, whatever. That was just a thing. Yeah.
I don't see where those ingots
interesting
are.
guy. His,
Oh, they
his
were on the
version
bridge.
of Deathstroke is bonkers because like he became a born again Christian at some point, so it's like Christian Deathstroke, but he still kills people. But also Jesus is sometimes like part of the story. It's crazy. It's great.
Does it get a weird? Does it get a weird lightsaber?
No, he doesn't get a weird lightsaber, but
Oh. Then how do I know he's Christian?
I don't know. Bible Man, they should let him do Bible Man. That would be great. That would be awesome.
Yes.
I want a Bible Man comic. I wonder if there is one, actually. There probably is, right?
Probably. Wait, didn't it start off as a comic?
I think it was a TV show first.
Yeah.
So weird. Fucking Bible
Man.
Good old Willie Ames, Bible Man. He was on Charles in Charge.
It's a direct-to-video. Yeah. The show had 3 incarnations: the Bible Man Show, the Bible Man Adventure, and Bible Man Power Source.
Yeah. Bible Man Adventure board game.
Seriously, the character is played by Willie Ames and then by Robert T. Schlipp.
The Bible Man computer game was released in 2005 by Covenant Studios. Yeah, I own that, actually. I have a copy of that.
Wow.
That's where those videos of Bible Man that are on my YouTube came from. Those are the cutscenes from the video game that they made. You can tell the main the villain is evil because he watches Bravo. That's a part of that's mentioned in the show.
No.
Because that's the channel for gay people, right? That means he's evil.
Primordius Drool / the Wacky Protester.
Yes,
He's
that's
one
correct.
Of the bad guys.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in the game. Is the Wacky Protester. See, he's a
protester.
He's a liberal. That's it.
He created a special portal to another realm to trap Christian students and turn them to atheists.
That's right. He sends them. He built a portal to a special universe where God isn't real, and then he puts people in it so that they become atheists.
You just get back.
It is still a more believable plot than God's Not Dead.
You got a real knack for this. Here.
You know what? The best Christian movie is obviously Suing the Devil, where they sue the devil, and it's Malcolm McDowell running around in like a leather jacket as Satan.
Those.
Oh wait, does he wear shades? I forget if he wears shades indoors.
He does wear shades, of course, because he's cool.
Bring in a few more,
And that movie is also terrible, of course, but Malcolm, like, he's just having a good time being Satan in this stupid movie, and it's kind of great. Like, the best scene, which they put in the trailer because they knew it was the best scene, is he's, like, doing a press conference, and he's like, hey, I'm Satan! And people are excited to finally meet Satan, and so, like, a Satanist runs up, and he's like, I love you, I own all of Kiss's albums, and then Satan just, like, says, Kiss sucks, you're an idiot.
Kiss does suck, though? So, yeah.
He says, I'm a Tom Jones man, and then he just leaves. He's just like, fucking loser Satanist, I don't care about you. Like, yeah.
I mean,
to be fair, Kiss sucks like really hard.
Satan meat than Tom Jones.
It's true. Tom Jones was a great musician who had lots of sex. He's perfect Satan music. It's fine. But like, yeah, it's just funny.
I don't know if there's a video footage of like early Tom Jones
Just in time. Asher has ordered everyone
on stage,
Rumor has
but
it that he's going to open up an arena.
like he would get panties thrown on stage, like dozens of them.
Yes, that's correct. As did Nikola Tesla
Opens up the arena.
when he would do presentations.
Fight against the gladiators.
Really?
If you win,
Nikola Tesla wrote in his journal about how he was tired of women always trying to sleep with him because he felt that it was better to not have sex because it would distract you from scientific advancement. And so he was just like, it's such a problem for me. Like, there's all these women who are like attracted to me.
How could I
Nikola Tesla was the world's first Volcel.
Yeah, that's right.
He's not the world's first, like not even documented.
Now let's get out.
What about
like Hans Christian Andersen was also a Volcel.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently people thought Nikola Tesla was super hot, and he was not.
I mean,
not interested.
Have you seen his portraits? They're really, really good.
He's very handsome.
This is real hot, dude.
Yeah.
It has been by your own strength that
Everyone just wants a piece of Tesla.
But yeah, because he would do these shows where he was like showing off his electrical stuff. He was just like, pay attention to the science. I'm not interested.
K-Sizzle said, "Oh God, oh my God, I read that as Medea, and I got scared for a second. She's gonna come in. She's gonna."
Oh my God, Medea. That's the real horror.
Yeah.
Although I bet it would be fun to work on like the people who do the marketing for those movies seem to have a lot of fun because they always do like a bunch of fun parody posters with Medea on them. Which, you know what, they probably have some fun with that. Like,
I think that's the reason that Medea films get made in general is because of people fun.
You can make a poster for it, yeah. Like,
it is an exercise in, hey, all my friends are gonna get together and have a good time.
Like they make
a movie out of it.
They made a Medea poster that's a parody of the one for Straw Dogs, which is the Dustin Hoffman like rape revenge movie. And they're just like, it's a Medea movie. It's fun. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, can I get multiple worn slave outfits
Medea's
and
House on the
fix
left.
mine up?
Yeah, it's like that. It's that kind of movie, and they're just like, that seems perfect for Medea. That's cool. Like, sure. And yeah.
Comedy sequence where Medea is baking a cake.
Have you ever seen a Medea movie? Have you actually seen one?
No.
God.
No, I saw the play version. I saw the play version of like the very first Medea thing before like Medea was supposed to be like the main character. It's
like Confessions of an Angry Black Woman. Yeah.
Yes, I saw that, and everybody is like, "Oh man, Medea is such a hilarious character. Let's make her the."
Yeah, that's what happened. He made that. He did the play, and then they made a movie out of it, and it was a hit. So that's why Tyler Perry's famous now.
My first experience with a Medea anything was that episode of the Boondocks. There were problems.
Yeah, there are some problems. Oh man, the Boondocks.
Anyway,
man, look at this cool location.
It's very clear that like most of the budget of this DLC just went straight into like
this factory.
This factory.
Yeah, there's
a neat factory, and hey, it's a different type of environment than what we used to get.
And it's brown instead of green. So it's different.
It's brown.
It's
brown. Wow.
Rusty red.
Wow.
Wow,
it's
it's brown.
Fire texture. Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Fire texture. Like, let's not worry about that because like the best fire ever in a video game is in the Alone in the Dark reboot. So like, let's just assume that fire has no connection to a game's quality because that's clearly been.
My favorite fire is from Final Fantasy VII Cerberus.
Final Fantasy. Oh my god.
Have you seen the fire in that?
Yes.
No, I don't remember
it. It is the least fire-like fire, but I love it. It's stylish.
Dirge of Cerberus is such a weird game. It's like, man, does anybody like that game?
I like the first half hour.
That's fair enough. Did you like
it gives a really good first impression.
It does. I think the funniest part is that you can jump in that game, but there's no reason to, and that's because that was a feature added for the American release because they thought Americans expect first-person shooters to let you jump, but they didn't put any places you could jump to or from in the game. You just can jump sometimes.
You sure you're ready to
I mean, the jump is there for the same reason that the double jump in the first God of War is available all the time. It's because there's going to be long hallways for you to walk down down, and then you need something to do while just holding the left stick forward.
Yes, that's why you can that's why you can roll in Ocarina of Time, for example. That's why they put that in there.
Yeah, so you have something to do.
So the reason that so many people look like they've put their faces through cheese graters is because there's a disease that really just fucks everybody up over here.
Yeah,
it's in the air and the water.
And they could have just made it the FEV, which is already in Fallout, but they made it something else.
No, they can't, because FEV they already made put in this game. So
yeah, it makes people like turn into mutants or die. Yep. So
but it's really bad when they do that though.
I'm just saying, like, that's already been established. You don't have to make something else out of it. I guess it's fine.
I mean, are these people like, nothing people are technically mutants.
The thing for the chainsaw isn't even loading in.
Yeah, that's great.
Hey, just go.
Wow. Impressive, Slade.
Oh, it's still not loaded. That's great.
No, it's not. It's great. I have no idea what this weapon even looks like.
It's like, if you've ever played Gears of War, like, in the first Gears of War, it's actually very hard to chainsaw people. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but, like, you always want to, because it is cool.
It is cool. Very cool.
The reward for pulling it off is you get to do it, and that's it.
It's basically like the entire point of playing Gears of War.
Right.
It's cool.
Because it's cool. And they made it, like, much easier to do in the sequels, because people liked it, but it was just like, one of the guns had a chainsaw on it, and that was not, it was not assumed that that would be, like, the main thing people took away from Gears of War, but it was. So Cliffy B was like, let's just double down on that. And on putting Mad World into games, because that was the other thing that he had thought of. So, oh man, Gears of War 5 is not going to have Mad World, so it's not a proper sequel. I won't accept it.
Well, I guess there's no dreams in which you die.
Yeah, no Tears for Fear. That is why. And that didn't really track as well when I said it as it worked in my head. But regardless, the statement is clear. That's how I feel. Because it's the very first Gears trailer has Mad World in it, and it's stupid, and everyone laughed at it. And then they kept bringing it back because Cliff Bleszinski thought it was like really meaningful, and that people like were identifying with it. So they just kept it around. They put it in dramatic moments, and oh yeah, it's great.
Hey, remember,
Not bad, Grinder, not bad. The Bear Brothers were some pretty mean sons of bitches.
Bulletstorm?
One more fight?
No, wait, it wasn't Bulletstorm.
I wouldn't plan
Actually, Bulletstorm also did it, but...
shot for the rads.
Fear says, wow, impressive, Slave. You did that with your bare hands and making swooshing noises with your mouth.
You again.
It's true. It is quite impressive that you can do that. That's what the Wasteland teaches you. That's the reason you can't stay in the vault.
Yeah,
you touch
no.
stuff, it just falls in half. This mysterious power I have. I can't handle it.
You again. This'll be your last
Battlefield
fight,
Bad
Scab.
Company.
One more
Like, they had a bunch of trailers, including one that was just like the dorky guy really badly singing Mad World.
That's right.
What, 3?
I remember that.
I guess he got a taste for blood.
Yeah.
And then the southern guy just goes, sing Shortened Bread instead.
Odds are this is the
Yes,
last
and then they
time
do.
you and I will be talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why. Because it became it was a joke. It was an in-joke.
And then Bulletstorm also had like a jokey one that was like really bad Play-Doh figures, I think.
The other thing I remember about Bulletstorm is they put out that Call of Duty parody as well.
Yes, Duty Calls.
Yeah, super sergeant, master sergeant, fighter person, first class.
undefeated undefeated, huh? Well, turns out he's just really good at burning to death. So
He was defeatable.
He was undefeated until I came along.
Now you get his gun, which is a unique.
Yep. And you got a perk.
You're now more resistant to radiation.
Nice.
Yep. Let me chug this dirty water.
Squares asks, what game was it that used a bad cover of Sound of Silence? I don't remember that, but maybe someone here does.
I don't
know.
Let's see if I can find this.
Get in there or die in here. Either way, I don't care.
Bohaps just brings up a good point, but also you made.
You've done well.
Yes. What does that even mean? Well, I'll kill your dick.
I'll kill you to death.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ishii. Wait a minute.
Retrieve your
Ishii
gear.
came back as an evil robot.
Oh, that's good. Is
I
that
can go
before or
retrieve
after
my
he met Duke
gear.
Nukem?
Oh, I never played the Duke Nukem thing.
It doesn't change anything except that now Duke Nukem is there. Everybody still says the same things.
And Duke Nukem is there.
And Duke, well, yeah, like, all it has is new dialogue for Duke, and they can't change anything else, so, like, the whole time he just says, like, I don't know what's going on. Why are you telling me these things? Like, that's supposed to be the joke, but it's just that they were lazy. Like,
gross.
Yeah, it's lame. I'm Duke Nukem. Why are you calling me that? My name's Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
You know they announced Duke Nukem Forever 2? That's gonna be great.
They did?
Oh, that's...
They did.
When?
Look forward to playing that in...
a little while ago,
2030.
Oh, maybe... It looks like it got canceled. Very sad.
Yes,
Oh, really?
very sad.
I do think it's funny that 3D Realms is just making another like Duke Nukem basically in the build engine, and people seem to really like it. I guess that's cool.
Like,
you know what?
We live in a post-Duke society. Like the only version of Duke that can exist now is some kind of fan project that endlessly and artfully mocks it.
Yes.
And is voiced by Clint.
Clint!
Don't forget that.
Clint.
I live for every single moment that Clint does his Duke impersonation.
Oh my god! If he did a Clint, I mean, if he did a Duke Nukem thing, that would be great. I would be up for that.
Where the hell's my equipment?
Game as Duke.
What?
Yeah, there's this game called Gas Guzzlers, and there's like. You can have different voices for your dude and like opposing dudes.
One of them's him.
And one of them is just the Duke, and it's Clint.
Oh my god, I love Clint. He's great. He's like.
Where the fuck's
I
my
don't know.
equipment? What?
He is
Hold
so
on.
happy all the time.
I completed 8 escapes thing.
So what are you looking for, Colin?
My equipment that they Footlocker? Yeah, okay. So
There we go.
here we are. I'm just gonna dump all the stuff that I'm currently carrying because otherwise I will be over encumbered.
Oh, sweet, you got it back.
No, I actually haven't gotten it back yet.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, couldn't you just put it in the footlocker so you don't lose it?
No.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Footlockers store what is inside them.
Yeah, so I just can't take it, unfortunately. What do I have that's weighing stuff? Or does just my pure existence. Just
sometimes health packs can have
3. No, because
the bastards are weighing heavy upon you.
I think it's just I literally think it's just that I weigh 3 pounds. We
Oh,
figured it out, fellas.
Your legs can only handle.
You're a baby.
Yeah.
Congrats, you're a baby.
Yay!
This is
I'm
the
the
prequel to Boss
baby,
Baby
gotta
that we
love
never-
me.
Oh no, please do not. Please do not say those things.
Crow's making a Boss Baby reference, and he isn't even thinking about that.
Oh my god, dinosaurs, man.
Yeah,
Have you
remember
ever
fucking
actually watched that fucking show?
I watched the entire thing on Netflix very recently. Like by
Did you
very
enjoy-
recently, I mean like 2 years ago. But
Did you enjoy the ending of the show where they all get fucking blown up with
well-
when the meteorite hits?
no, it's not when the meteorite hits.
No,
they
freeze to death.
They
Oh,
freeze to death because they try exploding volcanoes to offset the fact that like all these plants are growing out of control. But they do that, but then they realize that they were like 6 episodes away from being syndicated, so they just ran 6 really crappy episodes that they had lying around. So them dying is not the actual end of the series because they just keep going for another 6 episodes.
That's like King of the Hill. There's a finale to King of the Hill where like Bobby and Hank finally kind of reconcile, but at the finale did really well, so they produced a couple unaired scripts that sucked, and they're like, here's the real final episode, and it's like Khan gets a job. That's the plot. It's like, oh, okay, great.
Good job.
I never
can't
finished
go out
King
on
of
a
the Hill.
strong
Like I never got to finish King of the Hill. But I just love the fact that King of the Hill was syndicated, but they still did that. It was syndicated already, so but they still did that. But like Dinosaurs was like, yeah, we only have 94 out of 100 episodes, so fuck it. Here's another 6 episodes.
About dinosaurs.
About dinosaurs who are a middle class family, and it's like Roseanne, but they're dinosaurs.
It's like Roseanne, but
so it's terrible.
Racist.
You're saying that like Roseanne wasn't terrible. Roseanne was pretty bad.
I'm saying you say it's like Roseanne, so I just assume it's terrible.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay.
And remember the episode of Dinosaurs where like the mom went on this really long rant about stegosauruses, how they're like stealing our jobs. That was really uncomfortable.
Have you read the Flintstone comic that they did like last year or maybe the year before?
Oh yeah, where it's like super depressing,
meaning
and
to.
everybody and like Fred is like, man, how much longer can I pretend to love my wife?
Yes, there's a storyline in which Cro-Magnon Man like evolves, and they're like, here are these new people. They don't know what money is, and so the businesses all start hiring them instead because they don't have to pay them because they don't understand the concept of money. And so Fred is worried about losing his job, so they go and commit genocide, and then they have a drink, and he gets sad, and that's the storyline. They all go for drinks afterwards, and Barney's like, "Man, that was quite a day," and Fred says, "We committed genocide, Barney." end of issue. It's pretty fucked up, but man. It's on the strength of that they gave the same writer the chance to write a Snagglepuss comic, which is also fucked up and weird.
Because isn't like Snagglepuss gay, and one of his big things is like he wants gay rights because it's like the 60s.
Well, specifically, he is
Or the 80s or something.
He is based on what's his name? He's based on a specific writer.
Yeah, the Snagglepuss comic is like set in the 80s, and he's like, man,
No.
I want lots of...
It's set in the 50s, dude.
Oh, it is set in the 50s? Okay, I thought it was set in the 80s.
Yeah, it's
Or-
1953.
I knew it wasn't modern day.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, he even hires a beard.
Don't think you're so special, kid.
One of the characters is like his son that he had when he was like pretending not to be gay.
You'd be surprised how
And
many of us
he had a relationship, but it didn't work out. And his son is like upset because he's part cat. And he's a mixed race person, which is looked down on in 50s America. Yeah, good times.
Yeah, Fred has PTSD from the Cro-Magnon War.
Yes.
You earn your ticket uptown.
Whoa! Don't point that thing at me, man! Are you playing?
You're still just me.
God! I am wearing power armor, you know. It won't actually do much, but geez, it's really.
I think it's weird that like people are all these weird old properties get brought back in like these weird experiment things. Like Archie Comics keeps doing all this weird shit with their characters that they own.
Yeah,
when
like
will they
Sex
do
Archie.
the?
Well,
when will
Sex
they?
Archie, okay, yes, but also like,
When will they do the polyamorous Archie?
I think he already is in the show, right? The TV show.
Is he? Oh, that's awesome, actually. Okay, cool.
I think he's pretty horny, or maybe one of the characters is.
I mean, as long as they portray it in a way
There
that's
is a
not
gay,
terrible.
there is a gay guy on the show. I know that.
I know
but
that I know Jughead is now canonically like asexual or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. He has only one interest, and that's hamburgers.
Yeah.
Right. Like one of the kids is gay. Although he was actually gay in the comics too. He was like introduced as like the first gay character, but then in the show, like everyone has sex all the time, so it's less. It stands out less for there to
And
be
then-
like, here's the gay guy who also has sex all the time because everyone's
There's
horny.
also like a character like in the comics that they kill before the show even starts, and it's a big mystery in the first season about who killed him. And that's as much as I saw. I didn't even get to see the conclusion to that before I had to leave my girlfriend's because it was like I started really late.
I have not watched the show really, so I can't really judge that. I know that they're doing
It's all right.
TV
It's an all right show. It's just like not something I've gone out of my way to finish.
Yeah.
On the flip side, I really want to find a torrent for what they have out of The Good Place 2 or season 2 because The Good Place was amazing.
If you need to drop some rats,
I know
you need
that
help.
they are, I think, doing a TV show based on the horror Sabrina comic
Say no more,
that's being
friend.
done. Netflix is doing that.
But they should do
Or
it.
maybe the CW is doing it, I'm not sure. But it's based on the chilling adventures of Sabrina, where she's like Rosemary's baby. And that's the...
Are they going to bring back the horribly articulated cat?
I hope so. I mean, it has to have the cat.
Yeah, because the Salem is in the comic, so...
Salem is in the comics, and also Salem might be bisexual, like canonically.
Yeah, he is.
He's a cat.
No, he's a person who got turned into a cat because he wanted to take over the world. Pay attention.
Well, the comics... Actually, I mean... But, yes, that's true. He did do that. He tried to take over the world, so they made him a cat. They
did it by like chopping his head off with
a cat shaped with an axe that has the shape of a cat head on where the blade is.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That was a hell of a show you put
They
on.
in the horror comic, they say that Salem, he was just a normal person, but once he became a cat, he tried to take over the world, which doesn't really make a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't.
But he tried to he tried to enact the events of the Book of Revelation, and they're like,
I'm sure I'll find some
but the reason they
excuse
changed
to
that is
hotshot you
because
later.
now
We
like
can all look
everyone's
forward to
like it's like all dark and gritty, and so he wouldn't be punished for that because they're all Satanists. So they're like, it's just something he also did because that's something people know about Salem. Is like he tried to take over the world. So like I don't know, he did that later.
I did read that Cats are the tool of white genocide, so...
Yes, that's true. But
My
yeah,
favorite thing about my favorite thing about the Sabrina the original series, the one with Melissa Joan Hart.
Well, you mean the TV show? You mean the live action one, right?
Yeah, the live action one was that it was revealed that one of Sabrina's aunts actually was in Salem's army, and her punishment is making sure that his litter box is clean for 100 years.
Yeah, that's right.
That's her punishment. She didn't get turned into a cat because she was just like a dinkus no-name soldier, but she does have to make sure that that his litter box is cleaned. So
that's true.
That's why he's living with them. That's their explanations why he's living with them. Also, ooh.
But yeah,
there's
so maybe
somebody in the butt of this person. What? Oh, there's a corpse in the butt of this.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's the Wicker Man.
I can't believe I went to, yeah.
This is clearly the end result of Burning Man.
Yeah, that's what Burning Man is in this fucking universe.
You know what? We should watch The Wicker Man sometime.
No, not the bees.
That does happen in that movie, yes.
Which Wicker Man, the original or the
remake,
goofy one?
The one with Nick Cage. Come on.
Okay, good. That's the good one, and then there's the quote amazing one.
Killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey. Like, it's great. It's a good time. He dresses like a bear and he punches a woman. It's awesome. Why did he even do that?
How to get burned? How to get burned?
How to get burned? I'm a policeman. You see my badge? That means I'm a policeman.
And there's been slaves.
Workers.
What?
We call them.
You're all liars. Oh man, I love that movie. It's great.
They might earn their freedom someday.
But I don't know. It's kind of a shame because like making fun of Nicolas Cage's acting became like a meme. But I feel like he just does that because he's having fun, and I can get behind that.
Because I mean, Nicolas Cage can put in a good performance when he wants to.
Right.
He just doesn't want to half the time.
Movies where he does not care.
I will say this: like one of my favorite movies that I've watched back in the 2000s was Lord of War, which was like Nick Cage was like the main character, and he actually did a good job of acting, and it was a good movie.
Yeah, it has that really cool shot where they do the plane breakdown. Like, that's a really cool time lapse shot.
Yeah, it's
in the chair.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's a good movie, and like Nick Cage does a good job acting. It's just like everything else he's done kind of negates
he's been
that.
in a lot of good movies. He was in Adaptation, which was really good. Adaptation's amazing, and it's got 2 Nick Cages in it. Because he plays 2 characters. He plays in like Charles Kaufman and his brother, who isn't real, but in the movie he's a real person. But because it's based on a real person, but they just invented a brother for him to have, so Nick Cage could like play off himself in scenes. It's great. There's a
reason to change someone's actual life.
No, it's good. There's a scene where because it's actually written by Charles Kaufman. He just like invented a brother so that he could like write dialogue for himself to say that would make him seem smarter. It's amazing. But there's a scene where like Charles Kaufman is there. He's like a screenwriter, and his brother comes in who's an idiot, and his brother says like, I wrote a screenplay, and he describes this whole incredibly stupid thriller plot, and like the joke is that it's ridiculous and would never be made, but then like the next year a movie with that plot came out by someone else.
In fact,
because he's explaining like it's like a thriller and like there's a police officer and he's on the phone with a kidnapper and it's like a ransom thing, but then they're all the same person, and it's so it's psychologically taught. That's what he says. And they're just like, but you could never make this movie. That wouldn't make sense. But then they did make the movie.
Bro, isn't that Heavy Rain?
That's also Heavy Rain, but yeah, that's also kind of the plot of Heavy Rain. Although, no, because the guy being kidnapped is not also the person who kidnapped himself as well, right? That's the plot of this idea. But they did actually make several movies with that plot, which are great. Where like literally a policeman is investigating his own kidnapping of himself. Like, sure.
Why not?
He's like, wouldn't that be like a fucked up twist, Charlie? He's like, yeah, but it's like, it doesn't make sense. Great. It's a really good movie. Adaptation's a really good movie. National Treasure movies, as Palantir mentions, are kind of fun.
They're good. They're good to watch.
They're good to watch. I like when he finds the secret like underground base by just pouring a bottle of water on some rocks, and they're just like, there it is. We found it.
No one could do this.
Nobody could do this.
It's a good thing rain doesn't fall from the sky.
Well, I think that's what they mentioned. Like, you're supposed to go look for it when it's raining or when it's just rain. But he's like, we don't have time. But I have this water bottle, and so he just pours it on things, and then they find it. Okay, cool.
Things are well in hand here. If you really want to help, you should probably go.
Here's the gray morality choice of the game. The cure is in this little girl, but the slaves need the cure now. So do you kidnap the little
Hey, you can make fun of this plot, and that's fair, but then you also have to make fun of The Last of Us, which has the same moral quandary.
Yeah, but it's handled so much better. And they don't give you like a choice. It's just a linear story, and that I prefer. I prefer that when stuff like that is done when it's done like that. But
Last of Us is about how sad Dad is a really terrible person.
Yeah.
Just in general. Yeah. And selfish, and he's doomed the entire mankind.
Yeah, I liked it if you played Lisa, I liked the end of that where, like, you do all this stuff and then you get there and she's like, I just left. Like, you shouldn't have come for me. You could have just asked. And he just didn't. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa's a good game.
Like it's because it's part of his characterization as like an overbearing father, is that he doesn't care what his adoptive daughter thinks.
Yeah.
He's just trying to control her life.
oh, it's not actually a moral quandary.
Well, it is. You could have left the baby.
But like in terms of the game, there's no good or evil karma, so it actually is kind of gray morality. But these guys are bullshit slavers, so fuck them. They get to die.
Yeah, you can make whatever choice you want. It's fine. The Last of Us 2's coming out.
Yeah, looks real good.
Real gay.
Gay?
Well, no, it's
yeah.
Well, it has a platonic kiss in it.
Oh,
definitely not.
Definitely platonic.
Definitely platonic.
How come it's always lesbians? Where are all the gay people? Like, where are the gay men in games?
That's a good point.
Straight dudes like lesbians.
Like, it's always sexy lesbians, and they're like, we're being progressive. Also, here are some tits. Like, no.
Aren't they still underage?
No, I'm not saying that specifically.
No, they're not underage in this one. They're not underage in this one.
But often it's like it's like a sexy lady and she's also a lesbian, and they're like, we're being progressive because we have lesbians. Like, it's not. Where's the dude? Where's the gay dudes? They're not there because that's not.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I actually don't know why. I guess partly there's like the sex angle, but
it's because a large audience, like the games don't want to, like people making the games don't want to alienate the straight male audience who gets icked out by dudes kissing.
Yeah, there are gay dudes in
white male 16 to 25 demographic.
Yeah, there's some gay dudes in New Vegas. I guess Arcade is gay. He's pretty cool. But actually, I think this game. What? And what?
He's also the only one.
No, not the
There's exactly one gay man.
I think there's like a couple gay people, but he's the one I remember because he's your new party.
No, like I actually like was looking this up earlier. There's actually a Wikipedia page every season in video games. It is appropriately, like, it is longer than you think, but also pretty short. And also Arcade Gannon is the one gay dude. There's actually like two gay dudes in this like one of the shops in Rivet City is actually run by a gay couple.
Huh.
Cool.
Well, you can like flirt with various people in New Vegas if you have confirmed bachelors. So I would assume that like if that works on someone, they're probably into it. Like, even if you can't like date them or whatever, right?
I need to find the guy
Actually,
who
a good
gives me stuff for grabbing fingers.
Well, if you're finding the fingers, then you can go there, right?
No, it's like as soon as you find your first pit raider, they just have the finger as soon as they die.
No, they only drop if you have a perk for it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you get the perk for it, then... Whoa! I exploded somebody with fire!
Nice.
Cool.
Maybe as Palantir points out, there are some gay dudes in Fire Emblem. I don't know. I don't play a lot of Fire Emblem games.
Yeah, I remember them Fire Emblem like showing up in the list a few times. By the way, did you know that Fallout 2 was the very first game to include same-sex marriage?
Is that true?
It's a fun fact.
Wow.
The very first one.
Oh yeah, you can get a shotgun married,
dude.
right?
Oh, okay. I wonder if that's entirely true. It might be. But
I mean, why would I mistrust Wikipedia?
well, that's fair.
I know that like it is in there. I don't know if it's the first known case.
Yeah, it's definitely in the game, and that is pretty early. I don't know if it's the first, but that seems possible. It seems like
yeah, it's Flak and Shrapnel. In Rivet City, the player meets Flak and Shrapnel, a pair of weapons dealers whom the game identifies as partners. The two run a shop together and share a single bed. It's only implied that the nature of their relationship is romantic. An NPC from another city refers to Flak as an old queen.
Oh.
So it's implied.
Where the fuck is that pit raider going? Hello, get back here. I need to kill you.
Like, what if instead of trying to protect your boy in God of War, it had been trying to protect your hot gay lover? Yeah.
Husband.
Yeah. Kratos, he married.
Maybe Kratos.
Kratos
realized that all of his anger came from unexplored sexual issues.
Yeah.
He was much more calm.
Which is weird in Greece.
He met a young Spartan, and he's into it. There you go. And they moved to England for some reason, or Norway, or wherever it is that the game
moved to England and fought the English gods.
They moved to Paris, and they meet Lightning from Final Fantasy 13.
Oh man,
who is a god?
She's not a god, but she did create Paris for us, so we should thank her. Canonically,
hello, Kratos. Have you heard of Louis Vuitton? They made my purse.
That's right. She's the model for Louis Vuitton now, which is appropriate because she created them from nothing.
You are my child.
That is
your purse.
That ending is so fucking weird. I
haven't even seen it, and I love it.
Yeah, all of it. All of the dead characters show up, and then they make a sword out of their friendship, and she kills God with it, and they go to France, and that's it.
Good.
That's the end of the game. It's not specifically stated that it's France, but I think the train says Harry on it or something, so it's yeah, there it is. But yeah, it's great.
Really good.
It actually is great. I actually really like that game. It's preposterous. But
What the fuck is even happening? Why is Phantom so resilient? What?
Oh my god!
Why is his head so? Oh my god!
It's a light show.
You were firing so many bullets straight through his head.
Oh, I leveled up. Cool.
No, by G. He was trying to say groin. This is canon now.
He was looking for no. He was saying my gay. He was really worried about all the gay people.
No, my representation.
Yes. Fallout 3 does not have gay people in it. That is true. There are no gays to be found.
Didn't we?
Didn't we just say that there's gay people in it?
There's gay people in New Vegas, but not in 3, as far as I can remember.
It's only implied that Flak and Shrapnel are gay.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't need to invest into small guns considering I have all my weapons back. So, what should I...
You know, I guess it's
I have
possible.
nothing that I can put into anymore. There's like,
sneak?
Put it into explosives.
Yes. No, I'm gonna put it into sneak. Just put it all into sneak.
Sneak the snake
Yeah,
snakes.
like, in New Vegas, you can take Confirmed Bachelor and be a gay man, and that's a choice you can make.
In this one, you can only be straight though.
You can be straight, yeah.
Although you can be a lesbian because anyone can make use of the prostitutes.
Well, thank God.
Yeah, thank
God
God.
for that. Yeah. I think there's a mod that like just removes the gender restriction on those perks, which I guess
but
is
I'm not
fine,
I don't have it
whatever.
on because I'm playing this game vanilla because
And it's not as intended, so
yeah.
It's not the intended experience. We don't want to make this game more like good or representative than it actually is.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's
There's a funny thing about like in the new Pillars of Eternity, right? The Deadfire, right? Someone asked the director, what's his name, Josh Sawyer. This is a Fallout. He's Fallout related. If there would be like romances in the game, and he said he left it up to all the characters' writers, like what they would do if they would have a romance, what's their choice and everything. And there are a couple characters who you cannot date, but everyone else is completely bisexual and only interested in the player, and that's it.
Nice. The best kind of game.
That's the best kind
The
of
thing
game.
about Josh Sawyer is that whenever people ask him to write a romance, he always makes it tragic and like not even possible to continue with through the game.
Yeah, and there are characters like that, but then also there's like you can just be like, yeah, I'm down for it because each of the characters is written differently. But it's just kind of funny because he said like the stated reason for letting them choose was he said like it's good to have like a set storyline. We don't want to like pin them down to any specific like decision. The writer can decide what's best for the character. But there's nobody who's like written as a specific orientation or anything. It's just like they're into the player because they're the main character. That's fine.
Hey, do you want to write a romance for your character? And everyone said yes.
Yeah, but yeah, a few of the characters are like not into it, or one of them's already taken, and that's fine too. But he's like, maybe I'd be into it, but I've got someone else, and yeah, it's just weird because like I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with like people being bisexual, but it's weird that like they didn't even try to like write characters with like any kind of like specific plot to them. It's weird. Like Arcade is just a gay man. He's not interested in you if you're a woman.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just like player sexual.
Why is this stealing from stuff? It's fucking
Yeah. Like Dragon Age 2.
You mentioned the guy that's already taken. My absolute favorite part of the previews for the next Assassin's Creed game is the bit where you can be a homewrecker.
I think it's really funny that the next Assassin's Creed just looks like a BioWare game. Because BioWare is making a Destiny game. Yeah. What do you mean the action stuff? Like, it has like action RPG combat now. They got rid of the old combat. Yeah.
That was like equipment and stuff.
It has equipment and it has dodging and parrying and all the stuff they stole from Dark Souls is in the game.
Yeah, why not?
It's nice.
Why not?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed is being its best self, which is cobbling together the good parts of other games.
Yeah, like I really liked Origins. Honestly, looks like it's gonna be better. That's great.
Yeah, I'm actually like this is the first like Assassin's Creed game that I'm actually like, hey, I might actually enjoy this. I'll probably get it.
Yeah,
this actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with Origins, but it seems like they're just kind of building on the stuff that was good in that. That's great, awesome. That's something they always kind of did with the series, but I kind of figured that like they took that year off so they could actually make a good game and release it.
Well, here's the thing I'm most interested in. The thing I'm most interested in is not the Assassin's Creed game, but but Skull and Bones. Because it's basically the parts of Assassin's Creed 4 that I enjoyed, which was anything that wasn't being an Assassin's Creed game.
You just like the boat combat? That's
I
all?
just like the boat stuff.
Alright,
Whenever
well,
it was
enough.
busy being
He wants to be a pirate.
Whenever it
yo
was
ho
busy
ho.
being an Assassin's Creed game, it was miserable.
Oh. 4 has some really bad stealth stuff in it. That is true. Like,
Yeah.
because
Like,
it's not
this
the
was
focus.
before.
Bunch of murderers.
This was before they actually like figured out how to make the Assassin's Creed part of Assassin's Creed great.
No, I would
Or
say
good.
the Assassin's part of the pirate one is worse than most of the other ones is. Like even the previous games. Because there's like a
Really,
section.
3 was really boring.
3 is really boring, but like there's a mission in 4 where you have to sneak through like a corridor, and if anyone sees you, you have to start the mission over again. It sucks.
Oh god, it sounds awful.
There's nothing like that in like 1, 2, or 3, or Brotherhood or anything like that. It's just like they put it in 4 because remember, this is Assassin's Creed. You gotta have some stealth in there. Yeah, but Odyssey
Alright,
is.
let's have you tail someone for 5 hours again.
What? Hey!
Odyssey's being done by the people who did by the team that worked on it. That made
I didn't mean to
Syndicate,
make you mad.
which is great. 'Cause
Why are you chopping me?
Syndicate was really good, and it has a. But I think it's kind of funny because Syndicate has a main character who is implied to be gay, and I really wonder if maybe they just were not allowed to do that because they're like, I don't know if that'll fly with the marketing. But what's actually even funnier is they wanted to make him bisexual, but like at the time that was what I was wondering. It turned out they actually wanted to make him like a bisexual guy, but they ran out of time and money, and they didn't put the female love interest in the game. So the only person he has any romance with is a guy because they just ran out of time. You're like, that's the one.
I kind of love that.
Yeah, because he has like a kind of relationship with one of the antagonists. It's like we can't cut that guy. So like that's all we got. There you go.
Oh shit, we put all this sexual tension. Oh well.
Yeah, it's really funny. You hang out with this guy who's like, he runs a gang, and the guy is like clearly flirting with you the whole time. Maybe the main character's into it. It's not clear, but they go and have fun killing people together for a while, and then they have a falling out, and you gotta kill him. And then as he's dying, he kisses you. There you go.
Platonic kiss.
It's a kiss while dying.
Aww.
Yeah, very sad. Yes, exactly.
I love how censorship of gays are handled in some cases. Like, oh, this is in Sailor Moon. Oh, she's just my cousin. We're just really close.
That's why they hug and kiss and stuff. It's normal to want to fuck your cousin. That's fine.
Or the or the
I mean, it is a
Harvest
better-
Moon game where you can like have a friend where you can like you propose to become like a forever roommate with like one of the other ladies.
Yeah.
And then you move in together and you adopt a kid and sleep in the same
become
bed.
friends forever. Yeah.
BFFs.
I declare my eternal
Just
friendship with you in this church. Yeah.
You may now platonically kiss the BFF.
Wait. What's going on?
He's fighting some people.
Slave revolt.
Yeah, he gets
all the
slavers.
slavers.
Oh, like I saw a hammer and I saw how he was dressed and I thought he was a slave.
No, they're the overseers.
Nah.
So you gotta kill them all. You
I
can
was only
choose,
playing. It was
you
a
can choose
joke,
to
bro.
side with the slavers or
It's
the
just a
slaves.
prank, bro.
Like,
It's just a prank.
slaves are cool. So yeah.
With this ring, I do befriend.
That
With
would
this
be-
ring, I do befriend.
You know what? They need to end like an RPG like that, where he's just like, "It was just a prank. I just pranked you." Like,
I'm not actually an evil wizard. I just know card tricks.
all of the characters you have killed come out, and they're like, "It was just a prank, bro." Like, come on.
Wait, isn't that the fucking end of Far Cry 4?
I don't know. I never played Fallout 4.
No,
Far Cry
Far
4.
Cry 4 ends with everyone dead. You fucked it up.
Uh-huh.
That's the message. There is a secret ending of Far Cry 4 where you just go with the dictator on a little helicopter ride and you hang out.
Oh yeah, and you scatter the ashes into that little thing, and then they.
Yep. And he says, maybe next time we can shoot some guns, and then the credits roll.
Someday we'll shoot.
Someday we'll shoot some guns. Yeah, because what it is like the opening of the game is you're having dinner with the dictator, and he says, "Wait right here," and he goes and tortures a guy.
And then you wait 15 minutes.
It's like you hear a couple explosions, and he says, "Wait, I got to take care of this." And then he goes out. There's more explosions while you have your dinner, and then he comes back. But it takes 15 minutes.
Yeah,
but if you wait around long enough, he comes back and he's like, "All right, let's go do the thing that you came here for."
Yeah.
Right on.
What a good dad. That is also a benevolent dictator, apparently.
He's apparently a benevolent dictator. Like, I get that they wanted to do like you're fucking everything up. That's like the Far Cry message, but it really doesn't work when you have to overthrow a dictator to like do it, because like I don't know, and you can't kill both of the other people because that's not acceptable. So they're just like they don't have any kind of subtlety at all. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's like Brutal Legend, where you are just trying to install a dude. You're just the roadie.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's hurt by the fact that they think that Far Cry is like making some kind of statement.
Oh yeah.
All the interviews about Far Cry 3 are like insufferable, you know, because they're just like
That's kind of the downfall of every Far Cry, isn't it? Like, like the biggest complaint that people had about the most recent one was, God, the politics in this are insufferable.
Actually, I think
Like,
people
this
didn't like 5 because it like doesn't have any politics. That's
No,
the
it tries to take a middle
it's
stance.
It's like kind of annoyingly.
It's like it's basically, well, they're white supremacists, but what if the white supremacists have a point of view that's good too? And in the end, they don't really.
I don't know. I think that we should maybe listen to both sides.
As far as I can remember, it doesn't do that. It just doesn't make them white supremacists. They are just angry people who are apolitical in some way, and that's why you could maybe side with them if you want, because you know they're not doing anything wrong, really. Like they don't want to hurt black people. They're just evil. But generically.
And they drug people.
They drug people, but not for any political reason. Please do not tie them to any kind of modern politics. We're not trying to make any statement. Like that's
we've
why.
codified them as Christian, but they're clearly not good Christians.
Right.
And aren't they ultimately correct in the end? Like the dude is worried about a nuclear bomb, and then there is what happens.
Yeah, you have to go
like, there was literally an apocalypse.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. So yeah, they're just kind of like generic evil people, which I get is what they were trying to do, but then they shouldn't have marketed it that way then. Because they were never gonna, I mean, they were never gonna make a game where you shoot Trump supporters, like, obviously, but...
That would have been great, though.
Like, here's our...
It would be great.
Here's Far Cry 6, the villain is Donald Trump. Like, no, that's not gonna happen, obviously. So, they shouldn't have even...
Donald Trump, he's running a cult.
Yeah, so making a game with that kind of setting and setup was a bad decision because they couldn't do anything with it, so it just comes across as lame, and it sucks. Also, it's very boring, so that kind of sucks.
I haven't even played it, so I wouldn't know. So lost. I'm trying to find a way to this guy.
The structure kind of reminds me of Mafia 3, which is another game that got like fucked over by the studio. The problem with Mafia 3 is like the way that Mafia 3 is structured is you do activities in an area to weaken the like mafia boss and you go kill him, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. But they were worried that people would not do the side missions to weaken the bosses and then would get frustrated by trying to fight the main antagonist, and maybe they're not good enough so they can't do it, right? You know, because it would be too difficult for them.
I've got everything.
And so they just made all the side missions mandatory.
Put the brat in the crib.
Which, like,
yeah, because you would have just won.
It sucks.
If you aren't
because the idea was originally like you do some of them if you're having trouble, then you go do the boss. Maybe if you can't beat him, you do some more. Instead, you have to do all of them, and then it unlocks the boss. And they did that at the last minute, so they didn't have time to like change anything or balance it. They just changed that, and then they released it.
That's the spirit.
So,
Stick with the plan, and everything will work out fine. Only thing that's left
Colin,
is
do you
to
still
finally wipe
have
out all
5
the
shock
bastards in town,
batons?
And that honor falls
Yeah,
to you.
I was
Simple. Get someone else to do it for you.
holding on to them to sell later.
Hungry to do the job.
So you put one shock baton on each finger, and then you...
And you look like a witch, a bugle witch.
I approve of which.
I approve the shock witch.
Keep running till you're in downtown, and don't look back. Now, you can get to the power plant from a manhole.
I would stand behind shock witch, but not in front of her.
The train tracks, you can't miss it. Head down there. Find the floodlight controls and turn off Uptown's floodlights. I'll meet you back downtown.
I might have to stop streaming soon because I want to go get something to eat before SGDQ starts.
Okay.
SGDQ is starting in... Oh, jeez! What did he hand me that put me over my weight limit? What?
He gave you a stealth boy.
Stealth boy. Apparently, a stealth boy weighs more than a baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna just drink a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Because stealth boys sell for decent money, I guess.
Why do you have so many Nuka Quantums?
Because I haven't put them in my fridge yet.
Okay.
Eddie doesn't want to sell them.
Because there's a quest if you get like 30 of them.
I thought
there's
it
a
was
quest to get like
tabs.
there's a quest to get like 30 Nuka-Cola Quantums, and if you get it, you get something out of it. But yeah, let me. Oh, these aren't weapons. My regular Gatling gun, minigun. Here we are. Right. No, it doesn't start in it doesn't start in 7 minutes. It starts in 26 minutes or 36 minutes. The pre-show and.
I just had a thought. So like, this game has that section where they put you in a paradise that's fake, and then you have to get out of it, right?
Yeah.
I just remembered that also happens in the main quest of Oblivion. The same thing.
Does it? I don't remember that quest.
Yeah, they put you in an idyllic place, but it's a fantasy place, and then you got to get out of it.
I don't remember that.
I literally do not remember that.
Was that the painting?
No, it's not the painting. Maybe it wasn't in the main quest, but it's like a thing that is run by the evil, like, that's what their cult is trying to do. Like the evil people.
Oh no, it's not a paradise. It's they trick you into thinking that innocent village is actually filled with goblins, and you're.
No, that's different.
Yeah, that one.
No. I'm thinking something. No.
Man, there's a lot of quests where you just go to an idyllic fantasy place, and turns out it's actually horrible in that game, isn't it? Aren't there?
Makes you think, huh?
The monster was actually Todd Howard all along.
Yes, I was right. You go to a paradise as part of the quest line, because you got to go get the amulet back. That's where it is.
Oh.
I don't remember that.
I don't
Nobody
remember
remembers
that at all.
Nobody does the main quest of Oblivion.
Yeah, because the side quest is so much better written.
Yeah.
The side quests are legitimately well written in that game. It's kind of frightening about how well those side quests are written, and the main quest is just a pile of garbage.
So, have you guys noticed that all these containers have ladders on them, none of which you can climb?
Yep. Weren't they hoping to put ladders in this game, but then couldn't?
No. They were never gonna put ladders in this game at all. And I believe like one of the leads on this game has admitted that he is scared of programming ladders because he has never made one that works.
They are annoying in first-person shooters. Like, ladders are often not actually good to climb, and they're like frustrating. So I'm down with that.
Like Half-Life, where every ladder is a death trap.
Right, you just fall off it.
Yeah, and also a fluid. It's just a bit of water.
Yeah, they just put water in front of the ladder. That's how that works, and then you can swim up.
I believe that what was it? The Metro series has had good ladders, right?
I started playing Metro recently. I don't remember what the ladders are like. I think you just.
I need to play Metro.
I think you just press U in front of it, and then you climb it.
I've been meaning to stream it for forever, but like I just keep getting distracted by other
Instead,
things.
you chose to stream this instead.
Yeah. Be sure to get the Redux.
Instead, I chose to stream this instead.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to lunch. So.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna see if I can't finish this really quickly, and then.
Well, my grandparents are in town, so I'm gonna go meet them for lunch.
Oh, enjoy your fancy crow lunch.
Maybe. It might be nice if they cover it, but I don't know if they will. So. We'll see. Anyway, take care, y'all.
Bye, Crow.
Bye. Jesus Christ! How many of these things are there?
Enough.
There's so many frogs.
Frogs. Tree frogs.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Okay,
you're gonna
well, no, but I did like kill a bunch of trogs.
How long were these? How long was this group just following you?
Long enough.
Does Pit Slave have? He just has some frag grenades on him.
Put it in H.
Okay. Well,
oh
then.
no.
It's fine. No, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Fine. It's just fire. I'm fine. Fine. I love fire. In fact,
I love fire. It's enjoyable.
Dijon, have you seen his number of stim packs?
You have over like 100 now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
and
Jesus.
they heal for 100 and something each because I have the perk that makes them better and 100 medicine. So
you're never going to run out of health. I'm more concerned about you forgetting to heal, honestly, than anything else. I think you've died more from not
getting to heal
realizing
than
how little health
anything.
you had than anything else.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Where am I supposed to go? Hold on.
Was there was a terminal you missed, wasn't there?
There's a terminal I'm supposed to take a look at. Activate uptown floodlights. Yep. Terminate flood power. Let's see. Is there anything in here? Yeah. All right. You know what? This seems like a good place to stop right in front of this door. I'm gonna go.
Hang out with these mannequins.
Yeah. Let's just hang. Remember the time I ran into a mannequin and I thought it was a person who just snuck up on me? It's like, oh god, that was it. That was in the Abe Lincoln room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh jeez.
I'm here for a date.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see everybody later. I probably won't stream much this week because SGDQ is happening, and I like watching SGDQ. Yeah, so...
One thing you could do is host SGDQ so that we have a place to talk about it and chat while not being drowned out by the people who use that.
This is true. Yes, I can do that. Yeah. All right. I think I'll actually probably end up doing that. All right. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you whenever I guess something I don't feel like watching on SGDQ happens, and I can just talk about Fallout 3 some more.
Like one of the multi-hour RPG.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oof.
Anyway,
Woof.
see everybody later.
Bye.